Um, okay, so we're here. It's been about a week. Sorry about that. I went on a slight break, went back to my parents' house just to hang out. So yeah, we're back to Resident Evil 6, and Disaster and I have gotten sufficiently liquored up for this experience.
This is the only way.
It's, at this point, it really is.
We're about to dive into Jake 4, and I have no clue what happens in Jake 4, so I can only assume it's horrible.
Holy fucking shit. Wait, didn't we just do Jake 3?
Yeah, now we're on Jake 4.
Oh shit, okay.
And then we get to...
Why do I get the feeling that this is going to be a very interesting stream?
Then we do Leon 4. That's going to be a delight. And then Chris 4. So we get to experience the China chase 3 more times.
Awesome.
Yeah. All right.
Well, this is a game. This is
the game.
In the famous words of my friend Unmitigated Disaster, I would be so bold and venture so far as to even call it a video game.
It is a video game. That I can almost certainly conclude.
All right.
Oh, shit, I was invisible on Steam. Okay, you should see me now.
Okay, Jacob Chapter 4.
Into the fucking maelstrom.
Professional, because we're professional gamers.
We're exceptionally serious.
Oh, serious players only. Don't forget.
Yeah, if you're not serious, then you may not even want to watch, to be honest with you.
Yeah, if you're this is a stream. This is a stream for serious gamers. Oh, and we still have Buck in the top left. Thank you, Buck. My heart goes out to you, buddy.
Good job, Buck. You'll meet. You know, there's more women in the sea, and they won't leave you.
Fuck Deborah. Bitch,
yeah, Deborah. She was never worth you. You know,
bitch,
she was never
fuck
good
Deborah. Fuck Deborah, dude. Also, that Trump eagle really suits you, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, at least he's giving people an idea of what to expect.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you're in. Good. Okay.
I am.
Man, I am not fully.
Speaking of Trump eagle, just briefly, I saw a interview on Fox News where they had. Oh, we'll wait for the scene to finish.
Also, I am primarily mostly buzzed. I cannot imagine how fucking ridiculous this would be if I was full out drunk.
Yeah, I can't imagine that either.
This shit would get ridiculous.
What did he say?
I'll have to do that for a game that's truly terrible.
It's close.
This game is not drunk worthy yet. It's still primarily just just a sufficient amount of alcohol. Just enough to numb the pain.
Where's the Chinese Air Force?
Oh shit, we're playing. Fuck. Oh god. Oh. They're trying to mow us down. Again, Jake's dude is like perfectly appropriate. She's like, wow, I'm gonna state the obvious, and he's like, yeah, you fucking idiot, I saw.
Wait, shake off the pursuers? They mean the helicopter? I've got a handgun!
Shake them off. Dude, just shake them. Just get them off our tail, forehead.
The helicopter?
Okay, I guess we're doing this. What the fuck is happening?
I'm not gonna shoot at anything else.
Oh,
maybe alcohol was a bad idea.
This city's going to hell in a handbasket.
Huh? Do I shoot this person?
Apparently you do. You shoot the rocket.
Shoot that thing, would you?
I did.
These rockets are very slow. Oh, thank God. Is it game over? Are we done? God.
No, we're not
Also,
done.
this motorcycle feels like fucking ass. Be glad you're the one shooting. This is terrible.
Oh, if it controls anything like the truck from before, or the APC, or whatever the fuck they went to...
no. Worse. Far, 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 far worse.
Okay, so we're gonna do this. Alright. I'm gonna aim, and then shoot. Okay.
The music here is at least pretty cool.
This is really starting to hurt.
Next time I'll steal a limo.
Oh, thank God it didn't make me turn myself. Now you have to shoot. Have fun.
As tight as you can, okay?
I can hit space to hold on. Oh, that's cute.
Sorry, I lit you on fire a little bit.
That's alright.
Again, this game knows its vehicle controls are so bad it hits those sharp turns for me.
Yeah, that's...
Rather
I don't know
than
if that's good.
Yeah,
but...
rather than me feeling like a badass and hitting those sharp turns myself, it's like, no, we'll do this for you. We know. I don't know if it was on your screen, but Sherry was still Sherry was still fucking aiming.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's fucking great. Also, I'm sorry.
Alright, we're gonna get these guys.
I feel like you know what? No, I don't owe you an apology. This game owes you an apology.
Yeah, this game definitely owes me an apology.
I shouldn't even be hitting the accelerate button, because going fast is only gonna cause trouble.
It's completely impossible to aim.
Just try harder, idiot.
Yeah, just try harder.
God damn it!
Oh shit!
I can't hold on!
What the fuck is going?
Yes, you can! I'm coming!
This shit's weird. Okay, he just drove over all those pipes without the fucking motorcycle, like, tripping over them. You know, this scene would be solved by better vehicle mechanics easily, but I would actually keep this in. I would keep this in. This is cool.
It's not like a... I mean, conceptually, it's not a bad scene.
Yeah, conceptually, it's really cool. With again, like
just
everything
every
else.
other way, it's a bad scene.
Yeah, it's like just like everything else in the game. If it was just if the mechanics were fleshed out better, it would be way more entertaining. All right, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do, Lord? Okay, hit space. Thank God. And it nudges the chopper. Wow, so epic. Again, the music's pretty cool, though.
So where did these guys get, like, modern American military copters?
Indeed. What's a Russian gunship doing here?
Oh yeah, is that a Russian gunship? It looks like an Apache, but I guess it might be a Hind-D.
No, I'm just doing the Metal Gear meme.
Oh.
A Hind-D. What's a Russian gunship doing here? I can look it up after we're done here. Like after
Liquid's arm.
Liquid's arm. Metal Gear Solid 2 is weird, but honestly, I grew more fond of it like so often.
It's a great game. Period. It's a great game. Period.
It was looked down on for its time.
Oh, it was at release. It was hated because it pulled a bait and switch.
Yeah, there was no snake, and it was just weird. Like, it was a weird game. But like now we look back on that weirdness very, very fondly.
Yeah.
And poignantly too is the thing. Like, that game fucking probably has one of the most apt political messages even to this day.
And certainly one of the most accurate.
Yeah, like it hit more beats than the Matrix ever could, which is insane.
Yep.
It's genuinely impressive. Excuse, what? Did he open that with the blades, or did he shoot those off? And I just wasn't looking.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't fucking matter.
Watch out!
He used his psychic powers to do that.
Here we go! Hold on!
Where are they escaping to? Like at any point, they could end this chase by just ditching the motorcycle and going in a building.
But this dude, my action set piece.
Okay, so hopefully we can play the game now.
Because it's not like there's 20 million other action set pieces in this game or something. No, there can't be. Why did that explode?
I don't.
And again, there can't be any trough. The game is all peak. There's just all peak, and it's exhausting all the time. And that's why we need alcohol.
Yeah.
Because there's no trough to this game. There's no point at which the game lets you relax. So we have to inject ourselves with liquid relaxation.
Redfield and his Boy Scouts are here too.
Jake?
Also, again, I like that line, Redfield and his Boy Scouts. It's very funny.
Yeah.
Chris's team will protect us.
No, they won't. Shut up.
We don't need their help. I didn't ask for it either.
I know you don't like him, but Chris is here.
All right, all right. Enough
Jake
about
is-
Redfield.
Ja-
Jesus, getting old.
Jake is being so soon today about Chris right now. Just admit you like
Yeah.
him.
These guys
It's pretty
know what
ridiculous.
they're dealing with. Trying to clue him in.
It's cute, though. It's cute. They got a nice relationship dynamic. It's pretty gay.
Exceptionally.
Where the fuck are we going? Jesus Christ. Are we supposed to run away, or are we supposed to fight this fucking chopper? I think we're supposed to shoot at the chopper.
I don't know if we have weapons capable of dealing with this chopper.
I guess we're just supposed to try anyways. I think that's what the game expects from us. I mean, you're asking a lot out of us, game, but okay. Also, for anybody very interested, Disaster and I last night, we discussed more fixes for the script because we noticed because we both think about this in our free time. Why? Because we hate ourselves. But
Well, we must.
But we've been thinking about this game in our free time, and that made us think about more plot errors, plot issues, which is
Dropping like flies. We'll have this
which is
stuff locked
helpful.
up in no time.
So
We've spent so much time trying to fix Leon 1 and 2.
yeah, well, because it's fundamentally so fucking broken that it actually breaks the rest of the game. Because we had to bring up this big, huge, like, can of worms. We had to open this massive can of worms about Ada, and it was an ordeal to try to work out a way to make it work in the story.
Yeah, it was rough.
But we
Okay, I guess
managed.
we do have to.
Yeah, we have to kill these guys.
Last one.
Okay, yeah, so we were just supposed to kill dudes. Oh, look, pull.
I
Yeah.
thought we'd be here all night. This way.
Okay.
But yeah, like that was the thing. Is last night we were like, for like an hour we were talking about like, okay, but there's this weird discrepancy with Ada that we need to like talk about because
It fucks everything up because yeah.
it fucks everything up because Leon would have heard about Ada doing some crazy fucking shit in Eastern Europe. He would
And
have
he probably would have been questioned about it too.
yeah.
Because he was with her at 2 different bioterror attacks. And she's an unknown agent, an unknown actor. And then it happens again. Like, there would have been a lot of questions.
It would have
Like, who is
cast
this person you know?
Yeah, it would have cast Leon in a very doubtful light, and so we had to then start working out a way to both make that work in the plot, but also keep up the mystery of the Ada thing in a way that keeps the player engaged. Because obviously, in a game story, you need to mix.
I'm taking that chopper out.
You need to mix player engagement and
Not sure.
a solid
making this up
story.
as I go.
Because you can't do one or the other and expect it to work out perfect results. So
Going too well
we
for
had
a
to
minute.
like rack our fucking
Show 'em outside.
brains to figure out how to make it work in both ways. Explosive rounds with... Okay, so we just had these this whole time and... Okay. Oh, they're grenades. Okay, I thought we were like actually using high explosive ammo in these fucking rifles, and I was about to be angry.
Suddenly, guys around me.
Apparently so. But yeah, we figured it out. We worked it out, and again, I'll be writing all of this down. I've decided I will make a video on this as well. 2 assholes fix Resident Evil 6. Nobody asked us to, but we're gonna do it.
Nobody asked us to. Nobody really wants us to.
But we're gonna do it. Also, I love that holding space makes Jake just randomly throw himself at every context action.
That's good for him.
It makes me very happy whenever I just randomly jump over ledges when I'm actually just trying to run.
Well, whatever makes you happy, you know?
Yeah. I need to boost you up here. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
I'm gonna get slapped by this cricket man and take all of my health. Okay, I'm just gonna die because they all jumped on top of me and I had no way of seeing this coming. Classic.
Yeah, a lot of those weird grasshopper assholes jumped on me before too.
Yeah, they just jumped down on me and killed me instantly, and I was stun locked and there was nothing I could do. Very interesting.
Yeah, I like it a lot. Oh, let me go to the mix.
But yeah, so I'm making a video about this. By the way, I wanted to ask you, okay, there we go. Do you want me to handle the video myself, or do you want to also contribute your voice to it?
You can well, we'll see. You can, oh, that's the wrong gun. Let me answer that when I'm not in an action scene.
I'm taking that chopper out.
It really depends what I'm doing at the time, to be honest.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously, this is something I'm going to be working on for a while, because I want this to actually be, like, content, not just, like, an image and me talking over it. I want to make it, like, a... Kind of like how Neryl did his video, I want to make it, like, actual YouTube
Not
content.
going too well for him, is it?
Okay, so with actual, like, clips and stuff.
Yeah, I want to, like...
So editing.
Yeah, editing. Like I have editing software, so I'm not new to the rodeo of editing. So
Okay,
so I can do that. Obviously it's just gonna take time, but time's something I'm willing to invest in a video like that. Especially if it'll draw attention to the Twitch channel. That's something that'll...
What the fuck is a bear commander?
It's your assault rifle.
Oh, okay.
No, you equip a literal bear who commands other bears.
Yeah, I was like, I mean, that'd be cool. Alright, Sherry's just gonna get her
But
ass
yeah, it's
beat
going to be
over
actual content, so it's not like I'm just going to ask you to jump into like a podcast setting format thing. No, it'll be a video, so if you want to contribute your voice, you'll be able to do that on your own time. I'll just be like, whenever you're ready, you can work on the script with me. However involved you want to be is however involved you're going to get.
Okay. Okay, here's the jumpy uppy place.
Yeah, I'm just
fucking
killing
hell.
these. I'm just killing these guys. Yeah, if you want to like contribute your voice and stuff, then that'd be really cool. Oh, thanks, Jake. Very cool. But yeah, I'm planning to have like funny little bits and fun wordplay and all kinds of stuff that YouTube demonetizes these days.
Okay, all kinds of doodads.
Yeah,
Alright, I see you.
All kinds of fun content trademark that would have been very, very popular and gotten millions of views back in 2015.
Zillions of views.
Again, the kind of thing like Neryl's video was. An actual video rather than some influencer stuff. Are you gonna kick that ladder down?
Hold on, I'm getting items. Okay,
Thank you.
ladder's down. Okay, so we have 2 ladders down.
2 assholes fix Resident Evil 6. I'm gonna get demonetized instantly for that, but you know what? YouTube can have whatever 3 cents I was gonna make off of that.
Yeah, YouTube can have its 3 cents.
Yeah.
Hell, I just wouldn't even monetize it.
No, I don't monetize my VODs. I don't. I just don't. Because
Yeah,
because I'm not giving advertisers my fucking money. I'm not giving
Yeah.
YouTube or advertisers my fucking money. They're not having it. If people want to give me money, they're gonna do it through Twitch.
Yeah, basically.
Fuck YouTube and fuck their stupid monetization policies. They're not having my money.
So I'm kind of stuck here. I don't know.
I'm coming. Don't worry.
Oh, this is something you have to do. Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Anyways. I don't know, actually. Okay, I'm up here now, and then what do I do up here? Nothing, apparently. I have a lot of rifle ammo. That much is obvious. Oh, we have lots of grenade ammo now, so now we shoot the helicopter down. I guess. Now we get the shit kicked out of us because this game is bad. Oh, and I made Jake jump down again because he's a smart and wonderful person. So you're gonna die. Sorry about that.
If I can just get away from these assholes.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna press space only when I'm near something. No more sprinting in this game. That's what I've learned. We don't sprint in this game anymore. Because if you sprint, your character's gonna throw themselves off the nearest edge. Alright, get my grenade launcher out. Oh, I gotta reload after each individual grenade, right. We don't get the fun grenade launcher. Chris gets the fun grenade launcher. Gotta actually wait for the helicopter to get in range. Oh, this is hell. Who thought this was a good idea? Okay, revision. This bit is just going to be a cutscene because you've already seen Chris do this.
Yeah, why do we have to kill the helicopter as both parties?
Yeah, again, this bit's going to be a cutscene. I'm making it now. We don't even have to have this. Why do they have to all both take down the helicopter together?
Why can't they have a different thing to do?
Yeah, take this shit down before it flies away again. God damn it, we gotta wait for it. But yeah, I'm cutting this. I'm cutting this in the script. So in the revised in the revised script, I'm also gonna revise set pieces a little bit. That's not gonna be the main focus. The main focus is going to be script and story beats, like plot and shit. But if there's particularly egregious set pieces or shit that I would change, I will mention it.
Yeah, it's not the stated purpose of the rewrite, but it's something that's within the purview.
But I mean, in a way, the set pieces are fundamental to how the plot works. So
yeah, how the plot progresses.
So if there's a set piece that's super shitty and we wouldn't want the players to experience, we'll rewrite the plot around that set piece so they don't have to experience it. That's... Ow, you motherfucker. And this is one of those things that I'm just gonna write out, because it's unnecessary. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. And we don't even get the joy of this thing shooting back at us.
Alright, these assholes.
There's like none of them actually coming after us now. It's literally just waiting. Just sitting here with our thumbs in our fucking anuses.
They're not gonna sneak up on us.
It's gonna come around this building. And then I'm gonna... Please die. Thank you. Thank you. Fucking hell. So, the thing is with Chris 3 and Jake 4? Gay.
Come on.
Yeah, wow.
Let's go.
With...
Our orders are to avoid contact with anyone.
Does he know that Wesker was my father?
I don't think so. Why?
No reason. They just rubbed him the wrong way.
How do you know what your orders are? Your orders went beyond wait for extraction?
She called her boss, I guess. I don't know. Anyways,
but why would they be giving her orders beyond prepare for extraction?
Apparently they just... Yeah, I know you guys have been in captivity for 6 months, but we're just going to assume you're fit for duty. Head right back in. You know, not like you guys were put under extreme duress and might be suffering severe physical and psychological damage. No, just continue.
Did you even
Resume.
see the kind of helicopter they sent after us? And a bird like that cost around $15 million. Man, terrorism is lucrative.
Maybe they have an oil baron or two in their pocket.
Oh, speaking of, I want to see what it was, so I'm going to pause that. Also, again, Jake thinking with his wallet. A most relatable character.
Yeah.
Apache attack helicopter. Hind D helicopter. No, I think that was an Apache. Look, yeah, that was an Apache, I think. But yeah. So that's a discrepancy. I'd make it so like she can't get in contact, so they are on their own. Because then that would make sense. Because if they were under extreme duress for that whole time, any reasonable agency would have extracted them before sending them back out in the field.
Yeah, there's no...
And so I would combine Jake, we're in Jake 4, right? Yeah, Jake 4 and Chris 3, and just have it swap back and forth between those two different characters, because it's the same scene, but from two different perspectives.
Yeah, there's no reason to have it done twice.
Blame America for everything. We're not the bad guy, Jake. Look, these terrorists have unleashed bioweapons on our country.
Whoa, nobody was talking about
The
him.
whole world's going to hell.
Nobody was... Where did that come from, talking about blaming America?
Well, shit. As long as
Yeah.
there's no pressure, right?
Nobody was mentioning that.
Maybe it's something Jake said I didn't hear.
No, he didn't say anything.
Well, maybe it's what he was thinking.
Okay, that line's cut. That line is so fucking cut. That was like so ham-fisted.
Or he says something like, you Americans come here and screw everything up or something. I don't know.
But he didn't.
Shh. Be very quiet. Okay, never mind.
Enemy spotted. Thankfully, they just forced themselves into this fucking bottleneck here.
Hey, everywhere you look, there's more of these assholes.
Guess I'm dead. Unfortunately,
What just happened?
we were forced into a bottleneck, apparently. Apparently, they pulled a no you card. Alright, these pistols are so fucking worthless. Again, if I were to so I mentioned this to Disaster last night, but if I were to fundamentally revise this entire campaign, I'd make it so there's a very heavy de-emphasis on guns,
Everywhere you look, there's more of these assholes.
and instead it focuses more on these characters using hand-to-hand, because the fact that they're both fucking goddamn superhumans and they should be power fantasy characters. Right? Like,
Fuck off.
like we're playing as superhumans. We shouldn't
Yeah.
still be relying on guns and using fucking herbs. So I'd make it so Jake has ridiculous damage resilience, so you get really minimal herbs and he barely has to use them, if at all, unless he takes a lot of damage. And for Sherry, I'd give her insane health regen, because that's literally what she does. You know, tie gameplay and story together, like a reasonable fucking developer slash writer team should.
Yeah, we don't do that around here.
No, reasonable is not in the repertoire of this game. Also, this fucking cerebral palsy handshake is so terrible. Like, not even someone who's barely held a gun would shake this much holding a sniper. It seems like everything in this game is designed just to annoy and frustrate the player.
Oh, we got a Bernie up here. Hold on.
What? A Bernie?
Yeah, he's gonna turn into a cocoon.
Oh, he's gonna turn into an old man from Vermont
Yeah.
who's going to destroy the United States with socialism and...
Oh, what I was saying about, there was an interview on Fox News where the Fox News assholes had that, like, the fake leader of Venezuela, the one that we tried to coup in, the unelected one.
yeah, the one that we're still doing, like, we're still doing this 1950s shit that the CIA's been doing.
Yeah, as opposed to the democratically elected actual government of Venezuela, which both parties' media have misrepresented as a dictatorship. Well, he was on Fox News, and they were trying to get him to basically equate the communists, quote unquote, in Venezuela with like Bernie Sanders and with like AOC and stuff like that. Well, he was like, no, they're people we would call social democrats in our country. Actually, their policies are a lot like mine.
Cut it! Cut the feed! Cut the feed!
Yeah, cut the fucking feed. Holy shit! Like he was like, yeah, their policies are because he had to like look up one of them, and he knew Bernie. He's like, no, his policies are a lot like mine. I consider myself a social democrat.
Cut it!
Like,
cut the feed! Cut the feed!
It was awesome. I love it when this shit happens to Fox News. You know, the anchors who were responsible for that were both killed afterwards, probably.
Yeah, fucking shot by Bubba's AR-15.
Yeah. So it was like one of the most amazing exchanges because the guy who they were interviewing is a legit asshole, like, but it was just so funny.
Oh no, yeah.
them.
Anybody we try to coup in is a legit asshole because we always like is just because they're always just some CIA goon.
But the idea is that that dude who is still a legit asshole is as far right wing as the people in South America will tolerate. In a democratic system, like you can get worse, but that's typically like a dictatorship or shit like that. Like
that's so fucking amazing, though.
Oh, it was absolutely amazing. He was like, no, those are people we call social democrats. That's a lot like my platform. You know, I want to give healthcare to people and stuff like that because people in South America they won't tolerate anything less. It was fucking amazing, is what it was.
That is brilliant.
Yeah. So like. Yeah, cut the feed. Holy shit, cut the feed. Because Americans think like this is socialism when it's actually right wing for South America.
Yeah, like that's the thing is like we are so ridiculously far right compared to the rest of the world.
Especially compared to the rest of the developed world. Yeah, it's pretty absurd.
Like for anybody else in the developed world looking at us, we're on the level of like fucking like North Korea and China in terms of like quality of life standards.
There was a well, I don't even know if we're better in China.
No,
but there was.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is I'm saying according to the rest, with the way the rest of the world views us, we are like equivalent to North Korea and China in terms of civilian health standards.
We're a third world country with a very big military. That's sort of the beginning ending of it. But like the idea that I was oh god, what was I driving at? I was driving at something, but it's fine. Oh, more assholes. A lot of them. Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
God.
Anyways, so yeah, what were you saying?
I forget what I was saying. Okay, so these guys have turned into
Whatever.
weirdos.
Just hello. Oh shit. Hey. Okay. Cool. Just unlock me to death. But yeah, that is so fucking funny though.
Oh, it's hilarious.
So please tell us exactly what we want to hear. No. Shit. That's how you summarize that.
Yeah. It just goes to show how skewed our idea is of what left and right is.
Well, again, it's because of that whole fucking Red Scare thing that never, ever, ever went away.
No, it never really went away.
And that's the thing, is we equate, or our government equates socialism to communism, even though they fundamentally engendered very different concepts.
Two different applications of the same theory, especially what we consider communism is really third wave communism, like the Third International, which is Stalin and Mao and all those guys, which has been incredibly discredited.
Yeah, like I don't think anybody's gonna debate that shit's fucking wrong.
No one in an actual like socialist community is going to agree with or support that. I mean, you might get like some tanky assholes.
Yeah, you get some fucking tanky assholes, but we don't.
They're not thinkers. They're just dumbasses. Yeah, nobody actually supports any of that. Hell, that nobody.
Hell, I think even people who are I think even like people who are legit communists are too embarrassed to say so because they know there's going to be equated with tankies and hammer and sickle posters.
Yeah. Oh man, everybody is turning into a fucking monster now.
Hammer, but yeah, like legit though, Hammer, like, and that's the thing though, is they're trying to equate Bernie to some fucking hammer and sickle poster, which is not what he is.
Oh, what I was gonna say before, Nikki Haley actually. I told you that post I sent you that Nikki Haley did, which like the rest is like we just a communist just won in Iowa and New Hampshire. Big ups to Nikki Haley being the only one to acknowledge that Bernie Sanders won in Iowa. Big ups.
Big ups, yeah.
Nobody else has done that. Everyone else is falsely claiming that Mayor Pete won when he got fewer votes. And so yeah, Edge. He lost.
Up into the man caves.
See, smell, brothers. Yeah, up in his Skaven, his clan.
His Skaven clan.
But yeah, big ups Nikki Haley being the only one to acknowledge that that actually happened.
But yeah, and she was like, she's like, the entire world is agape at the United States for what has happened, and it's like, no, Nikki Haley, the entire world is agape that it's taken us this long to see this guy out as reasonable.
One of the things I love it is when idiots contradict themselves. Like, it's one thing to contradict known fact because you can disregard fact, which like that. But when someone contradicts their own belief structure, what they're saying is what I think is the funniest. Well, and why should anybody? Why would anyone be surprised? Every Democrat in the last 30 years has been a socialist, according to you.
Yeah.
How is this any different? Barack Obama was a communist, like a legit hammer and sickle communist.
Yeah, according to these people. Yeah.
So why is this surprising? You've said so many times that the rest of the world is like a communist hellhole and so on. So why? It's like, they don't. You're contradicting your own. They're fucking.
Well, that's the thing is they're willing to sacrifice any. They're willing to sacrifice any intellectual argument to win their fucking pearl-clutching moral argument.
Oh, that's where the Democrats are right now too. So they can go fuck off as well.
Yeah.
I opened a door.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I moved past the door. You didn't.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
I'm right here.
I didn't see it.
But I wanted to point out too that she said our heroes died for nothing because it was like, because we were finally accepting socialism, and it's like, yo, fuck off, you fucking boomer. Your heroes.
Yeah, fuck off, boomer.
Yeah, because first of all, boomers did not treat Vietnam vets as heroes. Vietnam and Korea vets as heroes. They treated Vietnam and Korea vets like fucking scum.
Holy shit. Go back and watch movies like First Blood to see exactly what mainstream America thought of Vietnam vets.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Or the Deer Hunter. Go back and see what actual media thought of these people, because it was reflected how actual people reacted to them.
Yeah,
Go
Vietnam and Korea vets were pretty much fucking blamed for the recession the war put us in, rather than the politicians who put us through that. Because again, boomers only think of their fucking pocketbooks.
Yep, that's it. Nothing else. Pocketbooks what matters.
But yeah, so boomers blamed the fucking Vietnam vets for the fucking recession, and resultingly, Vietnam vets were treated like scum. But because boomers love also having the moral high ground, now post Vietnam, post 1960s and 70s, they treat Vietnam vets like fucking like fucking heroes, but they only do that as a sort of gesture.
It's pearl clutching, like you said. They're demonstrating their moral superiority.
Yeah, they never.
That's actually okay. This is funny. That is an Ada Wong boss. Ada just knocked him off that bus. That's hilarious. I remember there's a fight you're on like a train fighting that thing. So Ada just kicked him off the train.
But yeah, so fucking the boomers never showed them that courtesy when.
I know what a chainsaw can do.
Yeah, the boomers never showed them that courtesy when they were actually in need. Becoming homeless, destitute, in need of.
Oh no, not need. No, that didn't. That because that would have taken. That would have taken. They may have had to spend money on that. They had to treat them like shit then. But
now they're like, our legendary heroes, the legendary Vietnam vets. Show them some respect.
Yeah, all pearl clutching, all sort of elaborate, wanting to wanting to demonstrate their morals. They're so full of shit. Boomers are so, and it's pretty much like I don't consider the What do you mean, Sherry? Oh, we're gonna kick it? Is that our chance to kick it?
You stab it with the piece of rebar in it.
Nice.
You gotta.
I'm gonna. Yeah.
Piece of shit! Did that do it?
Did that do it? No. Knowing this game, it's gonna be
No,
he's
it's done.
gone.
Well, to be fair, Ada had fought this thing for like 3 or 4 times at that point.
Ada softened it up for us.
Yeah, she did most of the work. But yeah, it's like what the Democrats are doing now. How pathetic they are. How you got all these boomers now supporting Bloomberg, who is.
Oh God! Don't even fucking get me started. Mr. Stop and Frisk is gonna save the left now. Is he? Really?
Like
fucking
you should
hell.
see, like Joy Reid, who does her show on AM called AM Reid on MSNBC. All right, airplane distress. Okay.
That's the bit where Leon. That's the Leon bit.
Hopefully that's Leon's plane crashing.
Yeah, that's the plane that Leon runs from, and it's the massive like explosion that covers like 5 city blocks.
Well, that's cool. That's a couple 100,000 people dead, but you know we're okay. We're fine.
Hysterical, amazing. Anyways, let's watch this cutscene, but we'll continue this conversation because that's what people want to see on Twitch: politics. At least we're putting we're putting a comedic spin on it. At least
I guess we're
as comedic as it gets. For the people from Europe can laugh.
Leon?
Yeah.
People from Europe can laugh at us.
Hey, friends.
Sherry, what are you doing here?
I'm on protective detail.
Yeah. I heard you became an agent.
Why are you here?
I'm tracking the man behind all this. Chief Security Advisor
Did he say I heard you became an Asian?
There must be some sort of mistake.
That's kind of a strange thing to say, Leon.
He's your supervisor?
We're on our way to meet with him right now.
Where is he?
Uh.
I need to know.
Jake!
Again, this is a solid scene.
No, this is solid. I completely understand Jake being protective of her.
Contact with anyone.
Leon's not just anyone. He saved my life back in Raccoon City.
And these are all like, again, these leave the character motivations pretty intact.
Yeah.
Look out!
Fucking hell.
Nice.
But yeah, that leaves the character motivations intact, and yeah, Jake's... And it also shows the kind of bond Jake and Sherry have developed.
Yeah. Oh, this asshole.
Yeah, again. Him again.
Or like an ex-girlfriend. Guy doesn't know when to quit. Welcome to the club.
That was so fucking dumb. That was so Leon. That was so Leon.
That was a bingo comment. We're keeping it.
That was a bingo. I'm keeping that. Welcome to the club. You get used to it.
Got it.
Oh, good. We get to fight this guy twice. Awesome.
I hope he dies this time. Owned. Leon owned.
Well, Leon's dead.
Hello. Okay. Please let me go. I do not like this. This is painful. Oh, I'm trapped. That's interesting. Oh, he's got a little cage. See, why didn't he have the cage? Why didn't he have the cage in the mines? That would have been made more sense than there's the fuck up drill that kills them instantly.
I mean, considering what his job was.
Now he's supposed to capture them after they already have what they need from these characters.
Well,
See, the Ada thing is the dumbest one of them all.
the Ada thing doesn't have her priorities straight.
Leon.
Oh, Leon. Good job, Leon.
But yeah, the Ada thing. Yeah, kill them when we're supposed to capture them when we're supposed to kill them. Okay, got it.
Galaxy brain logic.
It's
Well,
anyways, yeah. But again, it's again the Bloomberg thing though is the Democrats' long-running fetishization of
with the right wing and being a sort of a
being a Republican, being a wolf in sheep's clothing, basically.
Oh, hit this button. There's a button down here near where I am.
Where
if you hit it, I can see where I am.
Oh yeah,
hit the
but
button on that.
Is their absolute fetishization with being a wolf in sheep's clothing and the do I like punch it?
Is there nothing you can do with it? Oh, damn it.
But yeah, it's
never mind. I can get up this way. I'm an idiot. Okay, we're good.
But yeah, it's like the fact that they want to have their cake and fuck it too. They want somebody who's fiscally conservative, but somehow socially appeals to liberals.
Like Mr. Stop and Frisk?
Yeah, except he doesn't socially appeal to liberals, but with enough news propaganda, he can.
He's just a Republican. Like in fact, he was a Republican up until very recently.
He's a Republican. He is. Dude, he fucking, like, bolstered the shit out of the NYPD and implemented a fuck ton of anti-POC policies.
Wait, did Helena throw Leon?
No, Leon jumped, because he's...
Oh.
Fucking... He's
Men don't get thrown.
Yeah,
right,
they
that's
just
the
jump.
law.
Yeah, men don't get thrown, only women. Unless they're
the
twinks.
law.
If there was a twink here, then they'd probably get thrown.
Well, Leon, you know.
No, he used to be a twink. Now he's an action hero. He's got a beard.
Okay.
He was a twink in RE2. He maybe would have gotten thrown once upon a time.
Oh my god, Leon's helping me. I don't know what I'm doing.
Also, I'm playing bullfight with this guy. I'm just rolling out of the way whenever he charges at me.
Leon wanted me to do something, but I don't know what that thing is, so... Oh, I've got to start the car. Hold on.
Are you kidding? I'm gonna kick out of this.
I love Jake's. I really love Jake's too. Like honestly, she's like, you fought this thing and are still breathing. You really, yeah, that's impressive. And he's like, are you kidding? I get a kick out of this. And then she said, you must not be completely sane. That's solid dialogue.
All right, time to hit somebody with a bus.
You almost hit me with the fucking bus.
Well, beggars can't be choosers.
I'm gonna hit somebody with this goddamn bus.
Yeah. Oh my god, please die. Oh no,
He had another one! He had another one! Sitting up here the whole fucking time! What the fuck? These characters say exactly what we're thinking. These characters say exactly what we're thinking.
Oh, Ada, the whole time Ada's campaign, she's complaining about how these fucking assholes never die.
See, so I don't know whether or not to keep Ustanok for later in the campaign or whether he should have died in the ice caves. What do you think?
I'm fine with keeping him later, because, you know, there should be, like, there's nothing wrong with this action set piece.
Yeah, then I guess he can survive past the ice caves.
But you shouldn't have to deal with him as much in the,
Yeah.
Well, and then again, it was somebody we only ran from, so this is kind of like the big confrontation with him.
Yeah, okay, so I guess it's fine.
But there were several times that we had to fight him, weren't there?
There were a few. Well, there was one time in the beginning where we fought him.
That was pretty short, though.
Yeah, but the rest we were mostly fleeing from him, so it's fine. We can keep Ustanok.
It is kind of appropriate that it takes two parties getting together to deal with him, you know?
Including Sherry and Jake.
Building over in Kuchang. That's where I'm meeting with Simmons.
Sherry, listen! Until we get there, I need you to...
But I would have, fundamentally though, I would have made it so Sherry and Jake's campaign revolves.
If he is half the man you say he is, he'll be fine. Okay?
Fundamentally, I'd make it more melee focused.
Yeah.
But I really had nothing wrong with that bit. The combat was fine. The dialogue was all fine.
It would be better if we dealt with Ustanok and he was dealt with like a traditional Resident Evil stalker.
Where we just have one massive confrontation with him at the end.
Yeah, and if like he shows up occasionally to like scare the shit out of us and cause us issues, that would have been fun.
Yeah, so you could, but still, like, there's nothing particularly wrong with the concept of Ustanok. You just got to do a little bit of tweaking. That's a tweak. Like on a scale of 1 to 5, on the level of we need to change this shit, that's a solid 2.
Yeah, that's He's suitably like creepy looking and
Yeah, he's
menacing.
He's properly ghoulish.
Yeah, so that's fine. That doesn't need to be changed. I like his character design. I think a lot of the character design in this game is really good.
Yeah, he's proper ghoulish. He's disgusting. Yeah.
Another green herb. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, it's like going on the same conversation we were going on with, because that's what people want to hear.
That's what people tune in for our hard-hitting political takes.
I
Just
feel like
fuck
people.
Bloomberg. Fuck Mayor
Bloomberg.
Pete.
Fuck Bloomberg.
Fuck-
Yeah.
Fuck Pete. Just these fucking assholes. And you know what? Like I talked to my friends about it, and already in
At the mouth of the river.
Nevada, they were talking about how the Sanders campaign advised their supporters, because the Sanders campaign in the Nevada caucus, you list up to 3. That's important wording. Well, let's hear this first.
You're gonna be fine. Okay?
Well, yeah, he's being supportive. He's softening
Yeah,
up.
they're. This is character development.
Yeah, it's character. This is Jake has an actual character. It's amazing. Like, he is fundamentally a character I wouldn't change. I kind of think he's perfect.
He kind of should have been the main character of this game.
He really should. He kind of is.
I think that was Ada shooting him, by the way.
That was Ada. You can see the red sleeve.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so Ada's gonna deal with this guy again.
Jesus
No.
Christ!
Do I have to fucking rev this thing now? Yeah, I do. Hello.
Hold on, let me deal. I have a. All right, we're fine.
Oh.
The thing.
Okay, so one of us has to be at the wheel and one of us has to rev.
Okay.
Okay, I'm at the wheel.
This day's never gonna end, is it?
No, this day's never gonna end, Sherry. That's actually accurate. We're never escaping from this hellhole. I do like the design of the neon city. Like this is a really cool environment.
Also,
And
I was
I
saying
like
Hong
the-
Kong, but I think these guys are speaking Mandarin, not Cantonese, so I think it would be like Shanghai, which I think is also a coastal city.
Shanghai is in is near Beijing, or sorry, near Nanjing. So that would be Nantou. So it would probably not Nantou. Yeah, that's how they say it. The Japanese and Chinese word for south is very similar.
Yeah, Nantou. I remember that because of Fist of the North Star.
Yeah, but the Chinese for north is Bei as opposed to oh Jesus, God,
as opposed to Hokkaido.
yeah, like Beijing and Nanjing, meaning northern and southern peace.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, it's Shanghai is on the coast of it's near Nanjing. Nanjing is somewhat of an inland city.
He's back.
And Shanghai is like its port, sort of.
Yeah.
The Paris of the East. A lot of Jews settled there in the 30s.
Interesting.
They're not shooting at us, they're helping.
Yeah, China was one of the few countries to open up its
Bodies in the BSAA.
open itself up to Jews fleeing from Germany. And since the Nazi policy before the 40s was to relocate Jews or resettle them, they were more than happy to work with that. The Germans and the Chinese actually had a really symbiotic relationship in the 30s, which is why Chinese nationalist troops have German equipment and German uniforms, which is why German military advisors help them.
Interesting.
Look up Alex von Falkenstein, who was the German military attaché to Chiang Kai-shek. They had a very symbiotic relationship.
really interesting. See, history,
Yeah, oh.
history and politics. That's what people are gonna come here for.
The history of China is like ridiculously ignored in this country.
Oh, of course it is. It's
I
very,
mean, like a ridiculous amount. Like most people in America would probably not guess that China was one of the main allies in World War II, but they were. They lost almost as many troops and civilians as Russia did.
I actually only know that because I got really interested in World War II history because of Metal Gear Solid 3.
Yeah, they That's why, I mean, you wonder why China has a permanent seat on the Security Council? Because they were one of the big 4 allies. Jesus Christ, this asshole.
Yeah, he's gonna... Gonna save you. I gotcha.
Yeah, give me that.
This fucking set piece. I don't know what to do here, though. Alright. Are we actually just supposed to fucking kill this guy?
I think he doesn't have a little target on him.
Oh my god, this is awful.
Yeah, this is kind of
what we call in the business fucking ass. Use your proximity mines. You should have a fuck ton of them.
Oh, you know what?
Flashbangs and prox mines.
He's back. This prick won't give up.
All right.
Watch out!
Yeah.
Someone's shooting at us!
They're not shooting at us, they're helping us. Look at your buddies in the BSAA.
The fact that we have to deal with these fucking assholes while we fight
Chris,
this guy.
run over to me if you can. I'm gonna just pull him through here. Okay.
All right. Flashbang. Meow. All right. Plant that proximity bomb. It handily also kills a bunch of these guys too.
Yeah, they really accumulate. But yeah, the 7 Years War of Resistance is what the Chinese call their war against Japan. It started in, I believe, July of 37. That's when the Marco Polo Bridge incident. What the Japanese had a habit of doing in their imperial era was they would like start a fight and then blame the Chinese for the fight and use that as an excuse to invade.
Oh yeah, I'm aware. They were fucking bastards during their imperial era.
Yeah, like so the Marco Polo Bridge incident was basically a bunch of Japanese soldiers like basically attacking a bridge, just being like, "Fuck it, we're gonna attack a bridge," and then they were repulsed by Chinese troops because that's what you do when another country attacks you. And of course, the Japanese blamed them and said, "Oh, it was they started it." And they demanded Beijing and pretty much everything north of. If you're familiar with the North China Plain, it's sort of everything north of the mountains that. If you know where what's that? The old German colonies.
I love how they're actually, that's such a fucking like childish move though, to like attack them and then be like, oh no, they attacked us when we were in the middle of their territory. Oh no, you've got to believe us.
Yeah, give us all this territory, and that's when Chiang Kai-shek was like, no, we're not giving you this time, and that's when the war started. So that was a 7-year war. That ended in 45.
Watch out! Someone's shooting at us!
They're not shooting at us, they're helping us.
Well, before you start thinking that Chiang Kai-shek was a good guy, he totally fucked up the whole thing.
Historical figures are rarely ever just like good, black and white good guy.
Yeah, he was actually like not particularly good at it either.
I'm not naive.
Yeah, he did a lot of things like not supply armies that were like that had his rivals in them, regardless of how important those armies were or what they were doing.
That's some petty fucking shit.
Yeah. Yeah. if you want to read a really good story of the war from the perspective of a lot of people that fought in, Claire Lee Marshall, the head of the Flying Tigers, a bunch of guys who volunteered to serve in China before Pearl Harbor was attacked, because basically they were like, they basically saw what the Japanese were doing there, and were like, a bunch of Americans who just were like, we're gonna volunteer to help fight, and they brought planes. A lot of them were kicked out of the Air Force for it, and they went and they joined the the Chinese Air Force. But they didn't really have an Air Force at that point.
I think he's dead.
And yeah, they fought basically to stop the Japanese. And Claire Lee Renault, he had a lot of friends in the army, the Chinese army military that he met, and he gives a very good account of the shit that Chiang Kai-shek pulled. So much so that the overwhelming majority of people after the war defected from Chiang Kai-shek to Mao because he had done such a fucking awful job.
Interesting.
Yeah, things like, the Chinese Civil War shouldn't have been as easy as it was for the communists. They were incredibly underarmed, undermanned. The nationalists had been supplied for 7 years by the Allies with all the equipment they could ever use. Their army at that point was massive. It had been the one primarily to push the Japanese back to Manchuria.
What I find really funny is you're like, man, Shanghai Shek did a fucking terrible job.
Some sort of
And then it was like, oh, and then they switched to Mao, who also did a terrible job.
He did a better job, except for a couple of noticeable fuck-ups.
He did a better job, but I mean, it's still...
Like, what we tend to do, and as Americans, and as American history, is we tend to forget how shitty countries were until they turn to socialism, and then put an exclamation point in everything that goes wrong. Like,
yeah.
Russia was a shitty dictatorship before Lenin and Stalin, and it remained a shitty dictatorship after them. It's just, it became communist, so suddenly they were the bad guys.
No, I'm very aware.
Nobody talks about how bad life was under the czars.
Well, that's the thing, is Lenin was tried his fucking hardest to make things, like... Also, you gotta duck.
When collectivization stopped working, or when they started collectivization, they started it in a tiered plan. When Lenin saw it wasn't working, they actually backed away from it to what he called the new economic policy, which was basically like what's called a socialist market economy, which is what China has now, and which is what they've had ever since they adopted.
Fuck off!
Oh god. Oh.
Just give us an even tighter space to fight him, why not? See, this would be an appropriate enemy for these two to fight in the game, because of the fact that they're both, like, nearly indestructible superhumans.
Yeah, they could really show them, like, what a human can do with similar type powers. And that thing I will say in this game, it is really annoying how nothing dies. And I know that they're trying to put an exclamation point on how powerful these monsters are, but
but they don't emphasize how powerful these characters are.
No, it just makes you look shit. It just makes you look bad.
Yeah.
It just makes these guns look weak. It makes you look bad. It's like the 6th time we're fighting this asshole. The 6th time this dude shows up, it just feels dumb.
Yeah.
It just feels like, fuck off. Fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off.
It's what we call go away heat as opposed to like proper heat, like in wrestling. This is go away heat. I just don't want this guy to be in the game anymore.
Oh, here she comes.
She's a man-eater.
God, I love her. Also, fuck that thing. That was a pretty appropriate death for it. God, I love Hada. that was such a fucking power move. She's gone before she even.
Yeah.
That's so good.
In and out.
In and out.
Yes. Almost.
Yes, bad guy. We're on our way.
All right. We'll be there as soon as we can.
You think Leon could have explained the whole Simmons thing to her?
Boss still keeping tabs on you, huh?
You know, like at any point, being like, you're seeing Simmons. He probably had the president murdered. We think he's working with Neo Umbrella. So I really want you to know that before you go and deliver Jake to him, and then she can decide whether to act on that or not.
Yeah.
As opposed to, oh, I forgot, I have something to tell you. Wah, thing falls between us. That is so fucking contrived.
Yeah, that's the thing, is this story relies a lot on conveniences. And like the only convenience we have in our story so far is that the random civilian in the church just somehow happens to open the altar at the exact time Leon and Helena show up. Which is a convenience that is there specifically to move the plot and for...
Well, coincidences happen, they just can't be all that happens.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing, is that's the only coincidence you and I have put in our script so far.
Yeah. And even maybe you can have like a brief period where like it fades to black, and that where maybe it implies that maybe they've been there for like a little while.
They were hanging
like,
out
know,
in the church,
right
helping
about
to
Simmons.
find stuff. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I want you to run. No matter what happens.
And then both these characters get tranked and captured. Haha.
Get tranked, bitch. And
I
Ustanok
guarant-
and the fucking chainsaw guy grabbed them. It's like, goddamn.
I guarantee you it's gonna happen. Well, the chainsaw guy's proper fucking dead. That dude got minced.
I hope Ustanok's probably not dead. No.
No.
Nobody fucking dies.
No! Wait!
Ah, Agent Birkin, impeccable timing. Kindly take these two into custody, won't you?
They said you were involved in the terrorist attack. Is it true?
Wow, really?
Are they running down the street screaming it to anyone who'll listen?
Answer me!
It's for the benefit of the United States and global security.
Why
Wow.
would you admit to it?
Why would you admit to it?
Good for the country.
Why would you?
Simmons dead?
Well, we have Leon to thank for that.
God damn you, Simmons!
Actually, you had Helena to thank for that.
This was such a stupid scene. I am completely rewriting this fucking thing.
There's no reason for this to have ever happened.
Those two are still of use to us.
This was a stupid fucking scene.
All right. So what's the plan, hero? You think you can make it to that door?
Again, it seems like whenever any of the
Because I need you to take care of
main
Sherry.
characters are interacting,
Can we wrap this up? I do have better things to do.
What are you two gonna do?
Finish Simmons.
it seems like whenever any of the main characters interact, it's always
There's
incredibly
information on here
stupid.
that could stop the C virus. Simmons wants it.
Thanks. I'll put a call into FOS, get you some protection.
Wait a minute, Sherry, why aren't you carrying it? Simmons wants you alive. If Leon dies, Simmons gets to capture that info for free. Excuse me. What? What?
Go! Run!
That is stupid. That is actually a stupid
Not a
move.
chance.
You promised.
I lied.
Jake, I love you.
I love Jake. Jake is a character. He is. There's nothing about him I would change. He is so perfect for this story.
No, nothing I can think of. His bad boy toot is very welcome.
Yeah, it's like, I know that Neryl joked about it a lot, but his bad boy toot is actually a really fun character trait.
It's refreshing in a game where everybody acts like weird.
Yeah, everybody takes
Zombie
himself
man.
way too fucking seriously, and then he's just like, oh, fuck off. Sorry, bro, all you jarheads look the same. It's a very refreshing attitude to take towards this whole thing.
Yeah. Okay, now we're going Leon 4. Hoof. All right. Get ready to do a lot of that same shit over again. I need to get another drink. I'll be back.
Oh, okay, you know what? Shot time.
All right.
All right, I'm back.
Some delicious coconut rum mixed with blood orange soda.
Nice. What's your brand?
I think it's Bacardi that I'm drinking.
Oh, nice, Bacardi. I have so my poison of choice. As anybody who watches this stream well knows, I'm a bourbon man. Bourbon and beer. Those are my two big things. My bourbon of choice, lately, is Wild Turkey's Long Branch by Matthew McConaughey.
Oh, it's neat that he.
Yeah, Matthew McConaughey and let me check the other one real quick. It's Eddie something, legendary like brewmaster. Let me check. Eddie Russell. He's like a legendary brewer. So yeah, Matthew McConaughey and Eddie Russell. It's really good. It's like vanilla and citrus in the mash. It's really nice flavor.
Is there a picture of Matthew McConaughey on the liquor?
No, but it's a signature.
Oh, okay.
It's him and Eddie Russell have a signature on the label.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess we're gonna have to end, and then.
I did end. I'm back in the main menu.
All right, I'm ending then, and then we'll jump in on Leon 4 and get ready to do everything we just did over and over again with more annoying characters.
Yeah. Also, I just wanted to. Well, at least then we'll get another big bulk of rewriting the story, which is nice.
Man, Leon's stuff is rough. It's the most broken campaign. It actually breaks, like you said, it actually breaks the whole.
Yeah,
thing.
Leon 1 from the very get-go fundamentally breaks the entire rest of the story.
Yeah,
which is
Leon 1 and 2.
Leon 1 and 2 is the reason we decided to do this. This is the reason we decided to rewrite this story.
It's so bad.
And it breaks every other facet of this campaign. If you fix Leon, you pretty much have a foundation to fix the entire rest of the characters in campaign.
Yeah, you everyone else's motivations, barring some tweaks like with Chris and the amnesia thing, makes sense.
Yeah, tweaks. But that's the thing where you like again, on a scale of 1 to 5, Leon is 4s and 5s all throughout. Things that either need to be scrapped or changed almost on a fundamental level.
Yeah, it structurally doesn't work. It beggars belief in terms of credibility. The characters have no discernible motivations. Everyone acts like they're an idiot.
I'm really glad you suggested we get another drink, because I would not have been able to tolerate it. It's funny, too. I realized by the end of that chapter, my booze wore off.
Yeah,
it was time for a refresh.
It sucks it right out of you.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, Jake? It's amazing. Like, Jake's campaign has been the highlight of it.
I'm loving Jake's campaign. Every time we get to play Jake, I'm like, fuck yeah.
Except for the whole Usanok stealth sequence, which is incredibly poorly
That was
conceived.
awful.
Everything else has been really good.
Yeah, like, the fights are annoying, but that's just the base, like, that's background radiation level of annoyance that you get from this game, period.
Yeah, even that stupid driving scene was relatively easy. Like, we didn't die.
But yeah, like, that's the thing, is the annoyance you feel playing Jake is background radiation, but Jake himself, compared to the rest of the game, is fucking amazing. It's amazing.
Just say, I will say that wait till you get to Ada's campaign, because Ada's campaign I think is quite good.
So what I was gonna say, by the way, how I'm gonna write this is I'm gonna break it up into a main campaign with Chris, Leon, and Jake, and then a side campaign with Ada, kind of like how it was in Resident Evil 4, where the bulk.
Ada's campaign can be completely separate and function exactly like separate ways. It can be played from beginning to end.
Yeah, it'll be its own thing.
Because she knows everything that's going on.
But I may as well. But I may as
She
well
has all
mention
the
this now. I may as well mention this now for anybody watching who cares. With how I'm gonna write that, the nondescript agent co-op partner is gonna be Hunk with the way we rewrite it.
No, it's absolutely Hunk.
Yeah, it's gonna be Hunk, and with the way we're gonna rewrite it, there's actually gonna be some witty banter between those two characters, because I feel like that's something that the universe never explored that would be really nice, because Hunk is a wellspring of untapped potential in his character.
Oh, Hunk.
Hunk is an untapped character, and we are going to. You know,
when you play that, we need to put the little picture of Hunk giving Ada the flowers.
Yeah, in the video.
Yeah.
Did you make that in SFM?
No, I didn't make that.
No,
I
okay.
found that.
You found that. Well, I'm very pleased that somebody else had the same idea.
Yeah.
But I will use that picture, and I will try to find who did that so I can credit them. But
Hunk, like I said, Hunk is the perfect man for Ada.
he is just. Well, that's the thing is, Ada is so used to outsmarting everybody. So it's an interesting thing to do where you finally match her with somebody who's just as cunning, intelligent, and hard to fool as she is.
Hey, you know, Hunk is a blank slate. We have no idea of anything about his character.
Well,
so
Resident Evil 2's
any of that can be written.
No, Resident Evil 2 Remake kind of gives you a better idea of his character.
Oh, they flushed out Hunk some.
Yeah. He's got a short bit called The Fourth Survivor, but he's got some dialogue in there. He's kind of a no-nonsense guy, but like you can kind of tell he's impatient. He's a little bit rough around the edges.
I liked the idea of Hunk being just Ada's perfect man because he shuts up, he doesn't talk back, he does whatever she wants.
But that's the thing, though, is Hunk is very impatient. He's gruff. He's rough around the edges, but he puts out. He does what he needs to do, and that's the big thing. Is that's why he's Ada's perfect man. Is because he's as fucking smart as she is.
And he does what he's told. I have a feeling that I have a feeling that doing what you're told and not talking back are pretty important parts to Ada, to you being Ada's
well, and this is what I was thinking is Ada, it's known when you play Separate Ways in Resident Evil 4, you know that Ada keeps PDAs, she keeps voice recordings of herself to log her missions. So you can open her campaign in Resident Evil 6 with sort of an open where it's just a monologue. And you know, usually I'm not a fan of just exposition dumps, but you know what? It makes sense in the context of the story. Ada's dumping the exposition, and that's fine because that's what she'd do. And she goes...
Check Discord, by the way.
Well, and this is my idea, is... checking Discord. So my idea is... Dogs for Mayor Pete, goddamn. This has to be a fucking meme. This has to be a parody.
Of course, I mean, yeah.
You never know. Again, the Poe's law is in full effect. But anyways, I was going to say, so you have this. So what I was thinking for Ada's stories, you have this sort of opening exposition dump where she basically says that when Umbrella capsized in 2003, their assets were liquidated, sold off, by the Global Pharmaceutical Consortium. The Global Pharmaceutical Consortium opened a trust to liquidate Umbrella, and their assets were either sold off or kept and passed around in the Global Pharmaceutical Consortium. One of those things that was kept by the Pharmaceutical Consortium was Umbrella's security service. Thus, Ada, working under the Global Pharmaceutical Consortium, because that's probably what she's doing in this game, is then paired with Hunk, so she has insurance, but also the Global Pharmaceutical Consortium also has assurance that she's not going to double-cross them by sending Hunk with her. Bam!
Think of Hunk as like a walking roll of Gorilla Tape.
Exactly. He is her Gorilla Tape. And that's the thing, is he's there to help her, but he's also there to snap her neck if she doesn't help the Global Pharmaceutical Consortium. Again, he does what he's told. He's an asset. He was sold off from Umbrella into the Global Pharmaceutical Consortium. He was kept by them, and she knows of his existence because she's like, she can have a line of, oh please, anybody who knows anything about what Umbrella was up to knows that they had a team of attack dogs. So she knows that he exists. He knows she exists. Therefore, they're already somewhat familiar with each other. This is just the first time they're meeting face to face. Bam! You have an establishment of these two characters, and they're meeting each other, and it's sort of legend meets man. Because they're both legends to each other, and they're finally meeting the real person. You have
Exactly.
you have a good establishment there. And again, instead of just some random nondescript agent character, you have something. You have some way for these characters to interact. And you can have funny, fun little dialogue between them where Hunk's hanging back when Ada goes to talk to Leon, and then when she dips out, Hunk's like, "Who's that? Your boyfriend?"
Shut the fuck up, huh?
But you have banter, which would be great because he's the straight man. She's clearly fucking with him. Because
As she fucks with everybody, yeah.
Because that's what she does. So he just makes some small comment, and she gives him some snide remark, and he's like, "Pff," and he blows her off. He gives her the little head shake. Pff, that thing. It'd be great. I'd love to see that between those two.
It can turn into a a pretty interesting and comedic situation.
Yeah, because they're both cool. They're both too cool for this game. They can handle anything. But he's serious, she's ridiculous.
She is pretty ridiculous.
And so you have this character clash where they are both extremely professional and extremely competent and intelligent people, but he is no nonsense, all business, and she is all over the place.
They're two massive alphas, basically.
Exactly.
Ada is a massive alpha.
They are both extremely alpha. The only difference is in how they present their alpha characteristics. That would be such a good campaign, and I'm very I speak no hyperbole. I am very, very excited to write Ada's campaign, just because I'm very excited to write the dialogue and interactions between Hunk and Ada.
Hunk. All right, send me another invite. That one fucked up.
Okay.
Sometimes we have to do it twice after I quit a session for some reason.
But yeah, and I don't know about you, but I'm legitimately looking forward to writing that because I think
Ada's a good campaign. There's a lot of good set pieces.
And Ada's a good character to work off of. She is a good she no matter what character you're pairing her with, she is a good springboard to work off of any character interaction with.
Especially if that character is very serious, because she's so casual about the things she does and in control.
So if you put it...
Lan Shang, where's that?
Yeah, so if you add a straight man character to her ridiculousness, that works so well.
What is this plane they're on?
We just entered Chinese airspace.
Oh, they're just on Air Force One.
Good.
Even though they're wanted criminals. Oh, God, I'm really glad we got liquored up.
Why didn't you turn me in? I could
Why-
have cleared your name.
Again, Helena asking the right questions.
Wouldn't have stopped Simmons. Besides, you started to grow me a little bit.
Leon, you should have fucking shot her. This shit's so ridiculous.
What is this plane? This is like a Rainbow Six level.
They're actually just on the plane map. How did this happen? Who did this? Was the Ada thing somehow both in China and here at the same time?
I imagine she's like on the wing now. Like,
Yeah, she's a fucking gremlin.
You can fly a plane, do you?
How did this happen? This is nonsense. There is no explanation for this. Fuck off, game. Fuck off.
A big one. The pilot is mutated into the same kind of monster we saw back at the cathedral.
Fuck off. I am really glad I'm almost fucking drunk for this.
I'm looking something.
I'm so fucking compelled to just get full on blasted. Because this shit is so terrible. Oh, hey, a new gun. Gimme. Oh, sweet. A Desert Eagle. Give. Fuck this thing.
alright. Well, I shot it in the head a bunch of times.
Oh, now it's gonna go infect the plane and make everything terrible. Great.
It's gonna go in the intensive air duct system in this plane.
Helena, do you read me?
God damn it. I
There's something wrong
fucking
with the
hate
particle
this
head.
game.
Get to the tail of the plane. Find out what's wrong.
Oh, I should have taken a double shot and just gotten fucking drunk, honestly.
Alright, let's go down.
All these people are gonna die.
Well, it's...
Everyone calm down. Get in your seats and stay there.
Sure. Helena, fuck off. Fuck you, Helena, you fucking cunt.
How did they get guns on this plane?
Again, it's Air Force One, and they were just allowed on, despite the fact that they are wanted criminals.
You know, I think this is one of those times where our retcon actually makes more sense in terms of what this game is doing. Like, this would make sense if in our retcon, because they're not so specifically... It's not... Didn't we decide that, like... What did we decide with Leon? Are they still wanted criminals in our version?
Well, in our version, again, we're so fundamentally reworking this in the script that...
Hunnigan pulled some strings for him, and Leon worked with some of his friends.
That's the thing, is none of what's happening now is going to make it in the script. Everything is going to get rewritten.
Maybe after they, maybe after Simmons fucked off for China, like... I don't know, why am I holding this? We both have to hold this?
I guess so. Well, but no. So what we decided last night when we were talking about it is we said that they were still going to be wanted criminals because of the fact that Leon is associated with Ada. Therefore, Leon is wanted. Therefore, in order to get on this plane, Hunnigan would have had to have pulled some strings, or they used false identities to get on a normal passenger liner. And then the passenger, something fucked up happens with the passenger liner, which would be...
Shit! It's leaking that same gas!
And these characters don't immediately turn because... Hey, you gotta cover me.
Yeah, I'm... Shit, hold on.
Holy shit, I'm even better at this game when I'm drunk.
Alright, he's on me now.
Yo, just smash space when you fall down.
Well, I know, I use the laying down to get extra shots off.
Oh, we have another Resident Evil 5 scene. Oh, so that thing is now going to go down to the surface and infect millions of people. Great.
Also, we're going to fight it again.
Because these characters are ineffectual, their guns are ineffectual, their strategies are ineffectual. Nothing they do nothing they do works. Fuck you, Helena. Eat shit.
Yeah, it's that worked.
God, we really
she ate a fucking box.
We really should just be fucking like properly liquored up every time we play this game. Also, I love listening.
Can that death be canon?
That's how Leon does this alone from now on.
Or better yet, he teams up with Ada, who he should be teaming up with.
Yeah, Ada should just be part of Leon's campaign. Again, though, Ada and Hunk is something that I think would be criminally underused, so I'm doing it in my script. But if this game was good from the get-go, it would have been Leon and Ada.
Yeah, they need to have a co-op campaign. They just need to have it.
But if we are going to reuse assets script, if we're going to salvage this rather than rewriting it wholesale, which is what I want to do, I want to salvage it, then it's still going to be Leon and Helena, and Ada's going to have her own campaign with Hunk. That's what I say. And let me guess, all the fucking people on this plane are fucking infected.
That would make sense given
Yep, fuck this game. Because Leon and Helena are ineffective and can't save shit. They can't do shit, they can't save shit. These characters are so fucking awful in this base campaign. They're not heroes, they can't save anybody, they can't do anything. I have no...
Everyone dies when they're around.
Yeah.
Even people that don't need to die.
I feel
people that wouldn't have died otherwise die when they're around.
I don't feel any sort of sympathy or relatability to these characters. They're fucking awful, and I want them to die. I want Leon and Helena to die.
Batman.
Yeah, I want Leon and Helena to die because they're terrible. I hate them. And I never thought I'd say that about Elena. I never thought I'd say that about Leon. I hate him. I hate him in this campaign. I want him to fucking die. I want these characters.
He's not particularly good at.
No.
All right, time to we gotta throw a lady. Okay, we're not gonna throw.
These characters are terrible. And I hate that. I hate them.
Exceptionally bad. They're exceptionally bad at their
These
jobs.
characters are the fucking villains. These characters are the villains. We should just let Simmons win.
Simmons can't do much worse.
These characters are the worst. They are personally responsible for these people dying.
Yeah, I mean, it's no...
That is no exaggeration. These two are responsible for this, like, these 20 to 50 people dying.
Worse can this get?
When you open the hatch, you destabilize the plane by letting the pressure out. Leon, you're gonna need to take the controls.
Good job, Leon.
Leon, take the controls. Helena, I need you to go out to the wing and stabilize it.
Again, I am fundamentally rewriting this whole bit. None of this works. None of this works. None of this make these characters relatable.
Like, I can see there being a plane scene where, like, they have, like, a...
Switch off the autopilot.
Where they have, like,
Restore manual
there's, like, a
control.
fucking...
Then press the third button in
Like,
the fourth
where the
row
Ada
of
thing
the
put, like, a
upper
trap
panel.
on there. Maybe, like, there's a scene where a flight attendant is opening a package or something, and, like, it shoots out those fucking,
That work?
syringes or whatever. But... And then that starts the infection, and that she turns into a... one of those things. You know, that makes sense. That's fun.
Yeah. Yeah, like...
Now pull the lever on the right-hand side.
Okay.
Yeah, like, have it, so, like, again, we're gonna have to write another convenience in, where the convenience is, there was a fucking infected package or some shit. Whatever.
Yeah.
Again, we have to, this campaign, thank God, it's over.
Oh, that's probably... Why did it catch on fire when it hit the water? You know what, never mind.
Because Michael Bay. But yeah, this
No,
campaign...
no, see, this water landing is far more dangerous than the city landing we're about to successfully get into.
But yeah, that's the thing is, this Leon campaign is so fundamentally fucking broken on every
First,
goddamn
switch off the
level.
autopilot to restore manual control. Then press the third button in the fourth row of the upper panel.
Yeah, there's no saving it.
Yeah, it's so fundamentally broken that we actually, if we're gonna salvage this, we have to write fucking conveniences. We have to write in conveniences just to make this work at all.
Now pull the lever on the right-hand side.
Like, that's how terrible and awful this shit is in order to salvage this, because again, I'm not rewriting this wholesale, because that's not the goal. The goal is to salvage it.
Yeah, the goal is to salvage what's happening, not because if we're gonna rewrite it, we could rewrite a better game that had none of these, because this entire plot is
Leon,
not
pull
good.
the throttle, pull up!
How many levers does it take to fly this thing?
Leon, you're not a fucking pilot. It takes a lot of levers.
Almost there.
Yes, with the way we're doing this rewrite, we're salvaging the story that already exists. We're not fundamentally changing everything. But this shit is so broken that in order to make this work, also this scuffed 30 FPS 720p cutscene. That's convenient. See, this game even pulls conveniences out. So, logistically speaking, you and I can't do any worse than this game already does for the sake of convenience.
No, not at all. And you've got to like with the seeing Ada thing, like I'm fine with leaving that in just to be cinematic or whatever. How is this a better landing
Than the water.
than landing in the water?
But yes.
They both are terrible. This is much worse.
But yes. So the thing is, with the way you and I are going to write it, the conveniences we throw in there to make this work can't be any fucking worse than what this Leon campaign already does.
No, it can't.
It can't.
Man, who wrote this? Like, that whole
Oh yeah, and
sequence.
and I was thinking about how I'm gonna edit this video, and I'm just gonna be like, with Capcom's crack team of brainlets writing Leon's campaign, and I'm gonna have like a thing of Bizarro, fucking Shigeru Miyamoto, and like one other person who would not be trusted to write a story sitting around a conference table. Cause Shiggy can't write story. Shiggy has no respect for stories in video games.
Supervisor,
We're on our way to meet with him
So,
now.
but yeah, like.
where is he?
You know,
I need.
I didn't think that they had. I didn't get the sense they had just walked away from a plane crash when I met them.
Yeah! Again, when we played Resident Evil 5, we said when the plane crashed, and then everybody died, right?
Orders were to avoid
Yeah.
contact with anyone.
Leon's not just anyone.
But yeah, like this.
But let me get back to what I was about. So Nevada, real quick.
Nevada. Oh yeah, we are all over the fucking place tonight.
The Nevada caucus, basically one of the rules of it is that the people, it has like ranked voting. So you put in up to 3 candidates that you want to support, and then the ranks fall that way. Well, Sanders instructed his supporters only to put his name, because he was like, listen, if we put in other people's name, they're going to try and fuck us, and they're going to make it so that you support somebody else, which is not an invalid fear.
Yes.
So after a bunch of them had sent in, they changed the rules to throw out any ballot that only had one person on it.
Wow. That is so fucked up.
That is so fucking transparent.
That is so fucking slimy. Again, I referenced the tweet. The Democrats are going to have a new challenge for Bernie in every state. One with an underwater caucus.
Yeah, an underwater caucus. One where he has to
spike
chased
traps
around by Shadow Bernie.
Yeah, again, I referenced that because it's so fucking slimy and underhanded. It's basically video game villain levels of fucking, like, slimy. It's so ridiculous and transparent. It's disgusting.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It's awful. It's so fundamentally... And I love how the Democrats were like, oh, well, it's already on a legal document. After the Iowa caucus, the Democrats didn't want to change it so that Bernie was the winner because they were like, oh, well, it's on a legal document. If we changed it now, that would be wrong. Not the fact that... Not the fact that cheating Bernie was wrong. It was wrong of them to want to change a legal document. Lamau. Fucking...
Yeah.
It so fundamentally fucking undermines the principles that define our democracy that
the whole sequence in Iowa is what finally turned me completely away from anyone else into...
Yeah, it's just Bernie now. And again, as you said, it just beleaguers belief. It beggars belief.
That... Yeah.
It's so fucking fundamentally undermines the...
This is hilarious. I'm just sitting here.
It so fundamentally undermines the defining principles of this democracy. It's ridiculous.
All right, time for some girl tossing.
And Leon just jumps, because Leon's too cool for that.
So that was a double-person sequence. So Helena had to be there with Helena had to be there with Leon just to watch him jump over the thing.
So Leon just said, compared to Raccoon City, this is a walk in the park. Dude, you were chased around by a tyrant.
Yeah, I don't think this is a walk in the park by any estimation.
Yeah, Raccoon City was like, bro, none of this is a walk in the park. Oh god, this shit's so ridiculous.
Yeah, the way they handled the Iowa caucus was just enough for me. I went from a perspective of we can't trust these people anymore.
No, yeah, they are criminals. They are objectively criminals.
And you could be like, oh, it's not a legal election, it's a primary law. They can do whatever they want. Go fuck off.
No, fuck off.
With that. Yeah, fuck off with
because
that.
the whole reason they didn't change the results, because the results are in Bernie won. Like, officially Bernie won. But the reason, Bernie won legitimately, but the reason he didn't win in any official capacity is because they didn't want to change some stupid fucking legal document.
Yeah, because that's so important. I mean, it's not that if, the opposite had happened and Pete had been won.
Yeah, and Buttigieg won, but Bernie had sorta kinda won, that they wouldn't have changed that in a heartbeat, because they fucking would've.
It would've been changed instantly. And they also would have wanted their money back from whoever made that app.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is these people are fucking criminals. You can't trust them, don't give them your votes. Like, that's the thing, is if Buttigieg makes it instead of Bernie, I am fucking voting third party. And I don't care about anybody who says, well, Bernie and Brust is so fucking childish, because you know what else is childish?
This is childish.
Yeah.
Blue,
Blue...
there's a man that you can trust to vote for, and that man is John Delaney.
Yeah, because you know what else is a childish mindset? Blue no matter who. Fuck that mindset.
That's also childish.
Fuck that fucking mindset.
It's not getting us anywhere. Like,
yeah, because blue no matter who is what we were doing in fucking 2016, and look where that got us.
Yeah, look where that got us.
Yeah, blue no matter who was the mentality we went with in 2016. You know what? No, I'm going Bernie or bust on this one. Fuck it.
They need to learn that they can't do this.
Like, I know that some people are going to scorn the burn your bus, but you know what? Scorning the burn your bus mentality is what they want us to do.
You know, the thing is I would be more willing to tolerate that viewpoint that, you know, we want to vote blue no matter who, if they didn't fuck us around. But the whole thing is, when you start fucking us, then you completely derail your entire argument for why I should support you. Like, if it had been if it's a fair election and a fair whatever, and he just comes out on top, that's one thing.
If Buttigieg actually had platforms, if Edge actually had platforms that were wanted and warranted, if he was actually popular on the public platform, then you know what? You know, if he wins the election fair is fair. He's not popular on the public platform. Bernie is popular. They're just pushing Buttigieg because they want to push this fucking conservative agenda.
Yeah, because they want a centrist. They want somebody who's a conservative, and that's what conservatives are. To anyone who's doubting that, you have to look at what conservatives do. A conservative in a society is someone that supports the status quo. And Donald Trump is not a conservative.
He's a regressive.
Donald Trump wants to revert America to a weird mid-20th century ethno-national society that has never been part of American consciousness. That's the most radical thing going on right now, is the idea that ethnic identity.
Yeah,
that has never been a part of the American society. It's been the opposite of that. So the idea that you want to take it to that is the most radical thing being proposed in this whole election. The Democrats are the conservatives here.
But yes, what I was gonna say though, I want to mention this to anybody who thinks Buttigieg could possibly be a liberal. He wants to make it so certain social benefits are locked behind service.
Yeah, I remember this whole thing about, you know, whenever you get hired for a job or apply to a college,
they want to ask you.
They should ask you is, where did you serve? Because this dumbass is the only person that watched Starship Troopers and didn't realize it was a dystopia.
I'm doing my part.
Yeah, they didn't realize that the whole point of that movie is to point out that thing is that whole idea is fucked.
And that's the thing.
Like I said, the best thing you do before somebody watches Starship Troopers, you look at them and say, "I'm only going to give you one spoiler: the bad guys win," and then let them watch it.
Do you read me?
The end. You.
Hunnigan?
Oh, you went dark after the plane went down. I linked in a minute ago, but
all
you
right,
weren't
so
picking
give me
up.
a minute. We're gonna listen to this dialogue.
Agent Birkin mentioned isn't far off. Just stick to your current route, okay?
Got it.
Okay, so what I was gonna say was, so, yeah, and like this is the thing is, I come from a military police family. I'm in college, so I can be a fucking state ranger. Like this is the thing that I have fundamentally come to understand. I say fundamental a lot. I need to.
I thought you were in college to become a professional streamer.
Yes, that's what I'm. What's fun actually is a friend of mine was in for broadcast. So he could be a stream broadcaster and like work the cameras and all the equipment and stuff. That's actually a thing you can go to college for, is to like be a set up like competition streaming shit. Mm-hmm. That's a thing you can do. But no, I'm in college to be a fucking state ranger. But this is the thing is, this is a decision I've chose. But I don't want to make it so people have to follow the same path that I'm following just to get anywhere in fucking society.
You're also not a weird CIA spook like Pete is.
No, and that's the thing is, Pete's a weird fucking spook. Like that's the thing is, he was.
There's a lot of weird shit with his military service that doesn't follow any normal vector. Like the 24-hour vacations he would take in like Somalia and shit. Like
yeah,
what the fuck?
But
What's
yeah,
this dude
that's
doing?
the thing is, and I come from a military family, and I'm personally going towards police. This is not something I'd say everybody has to do, because not everybody is fundamentally cut. I need to get that out of my vocabulary. Not everybody is down to their core cut out for serving in a very strict manner or cut out for violence. Not all military and police service is violence, and I'm going to say that. But even then, service is a very strict lifestyle, and not everybody's meant for it. And I wouldn't want to force that on anybody.
No, you shouldn't. And the idea that should be a prerequisite towards education and employment is the kind of weird fucking terrible dystopia shit.
Starship Troopers.
Yeah. It's like weird fascist shit.
It's
like that
weird.
whole concept is just like so un-American too.
And
the whole America, like, oh man, it's. Are we gonna fight a giant chicken?
America and has a very strong military, but that's the thing is,
These poor people.
the United States traditionally is in support of individual choices, and individuals' right to choose what they do with their life.
America has been skeptical of military pretty much in general until after World War II, when conveniently corporations started making a ton of money on the military.
And Dwight Eisenhower was like, "Don't fucking do that," and then we did it anyways.
Yeah.
Because apparently we can't listen to anything any of our great presidents tell us, because Teddy Roosevelt was like, please treat the environment with respect, and then we don't do that. George Washington's like, don't default to a two-party system, and then we do that. Dwight Eisenhower's like, don't trust the military-industrial complex, and then we do that.
3 separate locks.
It's pretty ridiculous, yeah.
All right.
And then JFK's like, don't trust the CIA, and then we do that.
And then he gets shot in the head. CIA's like, don't trust... JFK's like, don't trust the CIA, then he gets shot in the head.
Yeah, and then he gets shot in the head by somebody who wasn't with the CIA. Trust us.
Yeah.
Wasn't working under the CIA. Trust me. Totally just some random guy.
There's a lot of sketchy shit with that whole situation, which is almost too much to get into, because it's a whole... What is...
That's fucked up. That's pretty fucking that's nasty.
That's like some kind of weird
That's a new trick.
Some kind of like weird regenerator thing?
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the regenerator. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing though, is anybody who knows anything about the 1950s, 1960s, and if you don't, Americans who are watching my stream, do your fucking homework, because we did some fucking heinous shit in the 1950s, 1960s.
Yeah, and when you're looking things up, for fuck's sake, especially when it comes to stuff that you can verify yourself, don't go to some news site to tell you what happened. Because they all have agendas.
Yeah.
Some are slanted one way, others are slanted another.
Like all you have, like, just to give you a start, just look up CIA, Iran, 1950. Start there. Go.
Yeah, start there and just keep, yeah. So there's a key somewhere over here.
Well, there's a key in a bunch of different places, but yeah, so basically, since the 1950s, 1960s, the CIA was basically completely detached from all forms of oversight, and was just allowed to do whatever the fuck they wanted in the sake of quote-unquote American interest. And what that ended up meaning was that they basically tried to take over the entire fucking world, and it's insane.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy. Yeah.
It's the stuff, like you've seen spy movies, right? Like, this is the shit that spy movies are made out of. Because they really legitimately, the CIA tried to control the entire world. And
it's pretty crazy.
And some would say that they're probably still trying to do that. There's a reason. There's a reason in Metal Gear Solid 3, Naked Snake is not set up as the good guy. He's very much an anti-hero in that story, and everybody calls him a CIA dog because the CIA are fucked.
Yeah, they got a lot of power. Oh no, it's a man thing.
Yeah,
man.
like CIA, yeah. So if you play Metal Gear Solid 3, Big Boss, or not Big Boss, but then at the time Naked Snake was not the good guy. He was the protagonist of that story, but on the world stage, he was not the good guy.
No, Boss was the good guy.
Yeah. Boss was the good guy. I mean, you could even make a case that even Eva, being a Chinese spy, she was a good guy. Because she was trying to keep the fortune of the World War II countries out of the hands of countries that she believed would both grievously misuse that money. Because
and they did.
And they would have, because both the United States and Russia would have grievously misused that much money, the Philosopher's Legacy.
Well, they went on to create America went on to create the Patriots with that money.
Well, with what little money they had left, because don't forget, China took the Philosopher's Legacy, which is how Hideo Kojima's, in-universe explanation for how China got so rich and powerful on the world stage, which, again, pretty poignant.
Yeah.
They just kind of happened into that money. Pretty convenient for them. Crazy. But it's cool.
This is a confusing segment.
Nah, just walk around. We'll find it eventually.
We need to unlock it from the other side.
Oh, more shit we need to unlock from the other side. Can we open this door at least?
Bolts on either side.
God fucking damn it! This is terrible map design. This is just terrible map design.
Hold on, I can't get over these boxes of fruit, so I'm gonna have to turn around.
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, this one of these guys. I love, again, I can't get over the fact that Leon has 2 HK VPKs, which are expensive and shitty handguns, and he doesn't even bother having like the stocks and the full, the braces and like the full loadouts for them. Leon's a weird person. Just has 2. Like, can you imagine? Like this is the thing is these are collector's pieces. You don't buy a VPK to use it. You buy a VPK to have it because you're like, this was a limited print gun that HK stopped making because they were so shitty.
Yeah, or you're Leon Scott Kennedy, in which case you just kind of do whatever.
Yeah, you do whatever. It's just weird. It's just a weird mentality to have. I want to have 2 VPKs. I don't know if, like, I'll send you like a video of the guy from Forgotten Weapons, Ian McCollum, using a VPK. The trigger pull on that thing is so fucking awful. He hates it so much. Like, he makes an explicit point of pointing out just how terrible it is to use.
So how do I get the key over here? What is... Okay, there's a wire.
Yeah,
We gotta turn off a generator or something.
Or, like, boost you over. Oh, we can take the bar off this door. We're just gonna run around unbarring doors.
Okay, I see.
We're running around hunting 3 who gives a shits. Again, Neryl's video is so, like, hits home.
Yeah.
Where it's just
Okay,
it's just MacGuffins to pad the fucking runtime. Jesus. Give me that. Oh, we gotta open this together for some fucking reason. Man, alcohol really was the right choice.
Key number 2.
I mean, but first of all, because it keeps us talking, but second of all, because it numbs the pain of having to play this game.
Yeah, it really helps with that.
Especially Leon. Like, I'm really glad we took extra booze for Leon, because it was already bad enough. Like Jake. Jake
saves
nice.
a lot of. He saves a lot of the proceedings with his tood. You know.
Yeah, his character, him and Sherry's character, and the chemistry and the set pieces are the least offensive and bad. There's a lot going on there. It's nice.
Oh, this is awesome. I can't open the door from this side.
Anyways, what were we saying? Oh yeah, but anyway, about the Democrat thing. Yeah, Buttigieg is a conservative. There's no other way you can slice that.
No, there's none.
The fact that he wants to lock social benefits behind, like, that's textbook conservative, because how military service works or police service works is it, by the very definition of you joining a service, you are taught conservative ideals. Now, whether you carry those with you when you leave, that's up to you, because I know that once I am done with my, or even while I'm while I'm a civilian, you know, because obviously when you're not on duty as a cop, you're a civilian. While I'm a civilian, I'm going to be myself. I'm going to be the same guy. But while I'm a cop, obviously I have to uphold different standards. But
Yeah.
But by the very definition of being with a service, you are taught conservative values, and a lot of people carry those with them after they get out, whether they want to or not.
The whole idea of it is to enforce conservative values, or at very least make it so that people who are accessible to education, to better jobs, are conservatives.
Yes.
That's the point of that.
And it also conveniently locks people of color out, because generally a lot of them do join the army just because they don't feel like they don't have any other option. But it's a very and And I want to point out that
A lot of
Disaster
these guys.
Disaster and I aren't even what you would consider far left. Like us talking about I know that there are certain buzzwords that have become extremely toxic, like words like privilege and people of color and shit like that. But we're not even like.
I'm not a liberal.
Yeah, we're not.
That's for
We're not
sure.
even liberal. Like we're left leaning.
Yeah.
We're leftist, but we're not.
Yeah, we're not. What would be considered liberals?
Yeah, we're
Definitely
not what you would call snowflakes or. We carry with us certain conservative values because we are free-thinking gentlemen.
I wouldn't even call those conservative values.
Yeah, and
just
I'm being very generous when I say that.
Yeah, it's like values of not being a dickhead.
I mean, generally, firearm ownership in the United States isn't considered a relatively conservative value, and that's one that we
Everywhere else in the world, it's a leftist value. Because it's the left that feels the need to be able to resist society should a need arise. Everywhere else in the world, every other like major gun like removal or gun seizure has always happened under right-wing governments.
Yeah. Also, I'd like to point out that Switzerland is a pretty like left-wing society, and
it's a very progressive society. Yeah,
and they're extremely heavily armed. They're, like literally, everybody owns a gun in Switzerland.
Most of Europe, most of Europe has progressive ideals. They may have different ideas about gun ownership, and a lot of that comes down to just what the country needs. Like Switzerland liking gun ownership has a lot to do with self-preservation. Oh my god,
Switzerland in that way is like just the one buff dude that nobody fucks with because they know that they get fucked up if they fought him.
Oh my god.
Switzerland's just so fucking. Oh, rip. I don't know what's going on. Like, there's this one key we have to find, and I don't know where to get it. But yeah, Switzerland's jacked as fuck. Like, they have an intense military,
They are jacked as fuck.
Like, they have an intense military and intense civilians. Like, everything about them's intense, but they've never needed to use it and will never need to use it. I feel so happy for them.
They were between three great powers for a lot of their history.
I'm so happy for them. Good for them.
Like, being between, like, Italy's not a great power anymore, but they were between three significant European powers. And two great powers.
Even during the
majority
Blitzkrieg, even during the Blitzkrieg in World War II, Germany was like, we're gonna go around.
Yeah, there was no benefit to it, and it was just they would just present too much of a
threat to Germany, which is that's big thing to say when you're like, oh yeah, Switzerland would have presented a threat to Germany in World War II.
They just presented too much hassle.
Yeah,
they were too much of a pain in the ass. Like, Switzerland's plans for dealing with an invasion were generally just revolved around being as fucking not worth it as possible.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing too, is Switzerland, again, and part of that is having really heavily armed civilians.
And the fact that the country is basically one big fortress.
Yeah, you'll fight down to the last man, woman, and child, and it doesn't matter, because if you're getting invaded, you do whatever it fucking takes.
Yeah, you do what you gotta do. And that's an element of their national survival that is a big part of their...
Yeah, it's just their national doctrine, and I respect it.
Okay,
I really do feel like that's going to become. I really do feel like that's going to become the identity of the stream, is like politics and weird memes and Resident Evil 2 manhwa and wrestling.
Resident Evil 2
and wrestling
manhwa.
too.
And 80s wrestling memes. Yes.
Yeah, like there's a very clear identity we're developing with wrestling, politics,
and it's all annoying.
And it's all annoying. It's just the most annoying stream. Annoying talks about politics. Annoying Resident Evil manhwa talking about the Joker and Microsoft, and Leon flying around backhanding Ada.
Which, you know what? Why is that? That picture definitely needs to play a role in this stream at some point.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? And next stream we do of this game, which there will be another, obviously. Next stream we do of this game. Oh, okay. I have to throw you. Another women throw.
Okay, that's what we do with women around here. We throw them.
Let me unlock this shit for you, actually. Okay, I don't know where I just dropped down to. Thanks, game. Oh, okay, no, never mind. I got it. I really need to, like, when I'm up anywhere, I need to not hold spacebar. But yeah, But yeah, I feel like that's the identity we're going towards, is just being annoying and politics and 80s wrestling memes that are annoying and everything's just annoying. And people are going to come here for that because people like to see annoying things.
Everything's terrible, and just everyone hates everything, and just
People like to see annoying things, though. And you know what? That's fine. I'm capitalizing on... I'm capitalizing on the annoying market while it's in its heyday. We're in the heyday of annoying things.
ooh, there is a girl throw here.
Yeah, I was telling you, that's the girl throw.
Oh, okay. I thought you said that. I thought you said that it wasn't a girl throw. Never
No,
mind. Okay.
no, I'm saying there's a girl throw here.
All right, time to throw a girl.
We are both so fucking buzz.
All right, girl thrown.
Yeah, like the fact that we're barely even able to listen to each other is so funny.
What's the girl status? She's been thrown, sir.
Female status update. Give me a sit rep on the female, sir. She's been thrown.
She's airborne, sir.
Roger that. Roger that. Keep me updated. Yes, sir.
Woman airborne. Roger that.
Roger that. Keep me updated, soldier. Yes, sir. She is currently still airborne.
Man, if you had to take a drink every time a woman was thrown
in Resident Evil, like 5 or 6, like dude,
dead.
you'd be, my liver would be fucking annihilated.
Like fucking Sheva and every single female character except Ada. I don't think you could.
Sheva, Elena, Sherry. Well, no, because she throws herself because she's too cool for that. That's the thing, is she wouldn't let Hunk throw her. She's too independent for that.
She has a Gatling hook, so that's like, you know.
Yeah, she has a grappling hook. Yeah.
She has Batman's.
Yeah, she has Batman's grappling hook.
Weapon. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the grappling hook. Speaking of, something I'd definitely love to stream someday, Arkham City. Fucking love that game.
You know, I actually haven't played the Arkham games.
Oh my god! Arkham City!
Arkham
City's so fucking amazing. It's amazing, and it's exactly the kind of tone you'd want from a Batman game.
Despite how much I love Batman, I've never played that. So.
It is exactly the kind of Batman game you would love. It really carries that dark tone in such a perfectly DC way. Arkham City.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, it really carries that DC torch.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Like, it's not Batman Who Laughs level of dark, but it's appropriate, like the Batman you'd expect.
Batman Who Laughs is some of the darkest shit DC has ever put out.
Yeah, I'd say it's like, again, I don't think it's like New 52 levels of dark because it works.
You don't need to go that dark all the time. I'm perfectly happy with the level of darkness presented in most Batman.
It works. It basically works off of the original Batman characters or original Batman plot.
Okay,
not like,
hold on.
Not like
someone's trying to put my head in a blender.
Not like original, like Adam West Batman kind of thing. Oh, that's awesome! I love that. Leah's just watching. Lena! I love this game. I fucking love it. I hate this game.
Leon, we need you to do more than that.
I'm gonna fucking die.
Okay, so I've got to do this, and then I hit the button.
I'm gonna fucking die. My lungs are gonna give out.
Yeah, welcome to the grinder, asshole.
Welcome to Band World, buddy.
Yeah.
This is where the sausage is made, buddy.
Looks all clear now.
Oh, there's actually sausage of him. Awesome.
Let's hurry. We don't want to miss Simmons.
Welcome to Band World, buddy. Okay, what were we talking about? Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm losing brain cells by the minute. Oh, this hurts. It hurts. Everything hurts. Oh, God. Okay, yeah, so it's not New 52 levels of dark, which is not necessary, because New 52 is, like deep-end levels of dark.
New 52 is... Well, New 52 was... I don't know.
But
a lot of people shit on New 52, and a lot of them have legitimate reasons for doing so. New 52 was what let me get into Batman. Like, I was always intimidated before they reboot all their comic lines, because it was just too much to get into. Like, I had no idea where to start. I had no idea...
Arkham City, if you watch me stream it, if you don't care about playing it yourself for the first time, or you want your first experience to be with me, I'll stream it and you can watch it, or you can play it on your own, but whatever. But the point is, it works off of pre-reboot Batman material.
Yeah, no, because Oracle is
Yeah, Oracle
Barbara
is
Gordon.
Barbara Gordon.
Barbara Gordon is Oracle.
After she was Batgirl, and then she got shot in the stomach or shot.
There's
in the
some
back.
interesting changes to it though, because Jason Todd was definitely. I know that in the he's the Arkham Knight in this continuity. That's not who he. That's not who the Arkham Knight is in.
Well, I don't even consider Arkham Knight canon because that game is so fucking shit.
Well, the Arkham Knight, the character is canon.
No, yeah, I know the character's
it's not,
canon.
It's not Jason Todd though.
I know the game is shit. The game is
no, the
terrible.
game is a separate continuity.
Yeah, I'm just saying you don't even really have to care about the game because the game sucks ass.
What's going on?
The game, for me, that game is a trilogy that ends with Arkham Origins.
Let's get some answers.
Or you play Arkham Origins first, then Arkham Asylum, and then Arkham City is the end of that series.
That's fair enough.
But Arkham City is easily the best one. I love Arkham
I thought
City.
most people's problems with Arkham Knight was the was just how like some technical issues and stuff.
Really bad optimization. No, I don't like it. I think that the Batmobile bits are fucking stupid. That game, like, just... It's tired. It's very
I know where
tired.
this.
Yeah, again, we're replaying a whole bunch of shit. Again, if we are going to be doing... With the way we're rewriting this shit, it's... With the way we're rewriting this, it's going to jump between characters, so we don't have to replay bits.
Like what I've done with the place? Hope you enjoy your stay.
I don't have time for your games.
But yeah, so with the way we're going to rewrite this, it's going to jump between characters. And I don't think anybody who's, you know, really into it isn't going to be too taken aback by getting thrown between characters too much. But it's the best we have to work with the story and put it in a single continuity, because these chapters do not work. The chapter system doesn't work. We're gonna...
No, it doesn't.
No, so putting it in a single continuity, jumping between characters is a little jarring, but if you have a cutscene to break it up and you notify the player that, yes, we're changing characters, then it doesn't work too bad.
Right.
But yeah,
All
Arkham
right.
City, great game. If you don't, if you're not interested in playing it yourself for the first time, you can watch me stream it. It's whatever.
I have all of them. I'll play. I got them somehow. I forget how I got them.
Arkham City's amazing, and I kind of would want to recommend you play that first, just because it's so fucking good. But if you really want to get the story, I'd recommend playing it Origins, then Asylum, then City. Ultimately, though, it doesn't matter.
Hey, it's Chris and
I think you can. I think you can play that trilogy in any order, really.
they all stand up as
Yeah, they all stand up as their own games. You can play them all as their own thing. If you want to do it in chronological order, I'd do Origins, Asylum, then City. If you want to play it the best game first, you start with City. Or if you want to play it in the order that they were released, it's Asylum, Asylum, City, then Origins.
Explosive charges. What the hell is she thinking?
I'll ask her once we catch her.
she's thinking they're gonna kill you. What are you?
Also, she says we've been doing exciting work here. This isn't exciting. It's just a fucking death Roomba. That's not exciting.
Yeah, it's not really exciting.
That's
right,
that's
let me-
that's pretty bog standard villain shit.
Security breach detected.
Wow, that was fast.
in room 1.
Oh, you got to do it multiple
Security
times.
breach detected in room 0. Security breach detected in room 1. Security breach detected in
Fucking
room
hell.
0.
But yeah, it's pretty bog standard villain shit right here.
Detected in room
Another thing too. Oh, they're gonna blow up on you. Sorry, I couldn't get him in time.
Okay, take a breath. We can do this. Just calm down and try again. Security breach detected in room 0.
Fuck.
Security breach detected in room
I hate
1.
this. All right, I got my pistol, so I can bounce him back. Okay, I'm supposed to like fucking play like air hockey with these things. Got it.
Security breach detected in room 1. Disengaging
Arkham City has some of the best villains in it. There's a side quest where you help Bane, and it's really good.
Clear.
Let's go after her.
Like, you actually have to work with Bane. Bane's like, yo, these assholes have jacked all the fucking venom juice. They don't know what they're dealing with, Batman. You gotta help me get this shit so they don't fucking mishandle this. And then Bane's like, thanks, Batman. Now I get to drink all the venom. And then Batman's like, lol, no, fuck you.
That sounds like something Batman would say to Bane.
Because Batman was expecting Bane to double-cross him and use all the venom for himself.
Okay, so Leon has seen Ada in China, right?
And he's seen that she's wearing red. She saw her in Shady Oaks, too.
It's been fun.
Eon really, like, by now should have... Again, we talked about this. We're already rewriting all of this. We already have a script for this bit.
Yeah, she should be very well aware of what's going on.
Hard to get.
Yeah, but Leon would know far better than this by now. That this is not... That something's really fucking fishy's going on.
Yeah, that it's not actually her. Unless she changed clothes in the middle of this operation. Because he saw her on the train when they were crashing.
Yeah, she was wearing red.
I've got her.
And it's not like Ada to just change clothes in the middle of an op. She will wear whatever uncomfortable fucking, like, dress she's wearing. But yeah, it's got... Arkham City's got all the memorable ones. You got Joker. Joker's so amazing in that one. He's so wonderful. Mark Hamill is so wonderful in that game. Mark Hamill is so absolutely wonderful in that game. I just want to say that, like, for the record, he is beautiful.
He's been killing it as Joker for like 30 years now.
And there's an awesome part where, like, it seems like the Joker's dying or something, and Batman's like, I knew it, there's nothing wrong with you. And then the Joker comes up and he's like, oh, you of all people should know there's plenty wrong with me.
What are you doing here?
And it's such a beautifully delivered line. And it's so funny, and, like,
Put your gun down, Chris.
the entire choreography of that scene is so good.
She's the one who did all this! No, it wasn't her. It was Simmons, the national security advisor. I lost all my men because of her! And I lost over 70,000 people, including the president, because of Simmons.
Again, this scene is stupid. I'm rewriting it. We've already seen this scene, and I've already mentioned it, but we're doing that again.
You umbrella. You
Yeah.
know what that means? Yeah, I do. And you're still going to protect this woman?
Why is he doing this? Why is Leon doing this? I was hoping that, foolishly,
Again,
that Chapter 4 would explain some of the reason why he wants to take her in.
No, Leon's...
How is she a witness? What's she a witness to?
The real Leon, the one we're writing for, is smarter than this. The real Leon would have been like, we're taking her into custody.
Captain!
God damn it, Pierce. He's so bad at this.
That's what the real Leon would do. This is the fake Leon who puts his feelings before his job. The real Leon values his work. Because it's what he's been doing for fucking 15 years. Since Raccoon City. But yeah, so as we mentioned, in this scene, Leon and Chris got in a punch-up, and Pierce and Helena, rather than interfering, know that the real threat is Ada and keep their guns trained on it and let Leon and Chris slug it out. Which is a really interesting scene, because if Ada wasn't there, Pierce and Helena would try to break them up. But...
I know you'll do the right thing.
No, he won't. Shut up, Leon.
I got my gorilla tape right here. Don't worry.
Rely on him.
He's been in this as long as I have.
Longer, actually.
6 months longer. Only 6 months.
Yeah.
But...
Let's find Simmons.
Yeah. What I was going to say is, in the scene where the way we're writing it, basically, Leon's after Ada, and Chris gets in a punch-up with Leon, not because Leon's going... Hunnigan, shut up, I'm explaining.
On the money, Simmons should be just up ahead. Be careful.
Okay, I'm going to, like, stop moving for a second.
Leon, are you really sure you're okay with this?
Our target is Simmons. Always has been.
You don't regret not following her, do you?
We'll have to worry about Ada later.
Okay,
Right
so...
now, we need to focus on Simmons.
Shut the fuck up, Leon. Anyways,
All right. Let's go get this son of a bitch.
okay, what I was going to say is how Disaster and I rewrote this is Chris gets in a punch-up with Leon, not because Leon's trying to protect Ada, the Ada thing or anything like that, but because Chris sees Leon, and he directs his rage away from Ada towards Leon, and he's like, "You motherfucker, you did this to me." Because reasonably, Leon, in both of his reports, wrote about Ada, and wrote that she was trustworthy. But then Chris trusts her in the Eastern Europe debacle 6 months ago, and his team gets killed over it. So Chris blames Leon, so he beats the fuck out of Leon. That's how we're rewriting it.
Mm-hmm.
Rather than, and you know,
he's pissed at Leon.
So yeah, that scene we were thinking of where Chris has Finn gorilla tape the shit out of Ada, we're kind of scrapping that, and instead we're making it so Chris is like, Ada, oh, from the Kennedy report, oh, you're fine, come with us.
Yeah, or at least he's like, and she's like, I'm Ada what?
Yeah, and that,
You
again,
know,
so that may make sense that she gives her identity, because Chris is like, oh, don't worry guys, she's Gucci. And then they go with, it, and then, unfortunately, Chris's failure in judgment gets Finn killed. And I told Disaster this as well. We're gonna make it so Finn is like an old member of Chris's team. Like at the end of like Chris chapter 2 or chapter 1, we get to see that Chris is holding an old photo of his old unit, and it's him, Piers, and Finn standing next to each other, and like the rest of their unit kneeling around them.
Yeah, he's not just some random rookie that is like we knew
Fucking
was going to die from the second.
Stop with that trope. Stop that trope. I hate that trope. Instead, we're going to make him some old, seasoned veteran who's a big friend of Chris's. They've been in this together for a long time. He's like, he is to Chris what Barry was to Jill in Resident Evil 1. He's that kind of character.
He's a member of their team. He's been fighting with him for a long time.
Very dependable.
He's someone that that Chris trusts and doesn't want to lose and considers a friend.
And Chris's lapse in judgment gets him killed.
Hell, maybe Piers was like, maybe Finn was Chris's was like the guy who Chris really trusted, and Piers was behind him. So Piers is almost like filling in a little bit.
Yeah, and Piers almost feels like he's got big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
Agent Birkin.
But what I like is, again, Finn transforms and he becomes a thing, and Chris can't bring himself to kill the monster that Piers turned into. And so, or that Finn turned into, and it's up to Piers to drag him out, like it was in that scene. I liked that end bit of the scene where Piers drags him out by his collar, and it's up to Piers to save Chris's life.
Dispose of them.
Makes sense. Dispose of them.
Dispose of them. This guy's so hilariously evil.
Hold your fire. Those two are still of use to us.
So, like, why are these random men in sunglasses totally okay with the whole murder of the president plan?
You can make it to that door?
Like, I know they're just like generic, like CIA spooks, but
Can we wrap this up?
I don't understand why they're okay with this level of evil.
Yeah, wouldn't one of these guys have been like, hey, listen, I'm
Excuse me?
Yeah, he's like, listen, I was born in like a small town in Montana. I kind of love the United States. Why are we attacking it?
Yeah, it's like, excuse me, you killed the president?
Yeah, these guys are all clearly American too.
Alert the men outside.
These guys are very clearly like white. Also, Lamau Simmons gets attacked by one of his own guys. One of his own Jawavo or whatever.
She got me. Well, late.
None of those ineffectual gunfire of all time.
All of this is so fucking dumb. This is so.
I'm fine with Ada or the Ada thing.
The Ada thing
turning on
double
this
crossing
guy.
him is fine.
That's fine.
It's just dumb how it kind of panned out. It just happens. It's like we need a little bit more ceremony. Like maybe a slow-mo shot of the dart hitting him or something.
How about he turns around and there's Ada's silhouette and he gets it right in the throat? Go after Derek Simmons. Like, something a bit more, like, why did a random Javo show up? Like, that's silly.
Like, have it be a bit more melodramatic. This thing is, this game is trying so hard to be cinematic.
What happened? You know what happened? They worked themselves into a corner. They forgot that that the Ada thing was somewhere else.
But this is the thing, is this game is so, This game is so committed to being theatrical, but it fucking fucks up the bits where it needs to be theatrical the most.
We're coming
Like,
for you,
that bit
Yeah.
needed to be way more theatrical, and it
Time
wasn't.
to pay for
I
everything.
can almost guarantee you that they had that Java show up because when they were writing the plot, somebody mentioned that actually fake Ada can't kill him because fake Ada is in a car chase with Chris right
being
now.
chased by Chris.
And they were like,
Fuck.
oh shit. Shit, we'll have a random Guavo do it instead of doing something cool.
Giving you exactly what you gave me.
Ada, you shouldn't call and drive!
You'll be afraid.
Maybe this is why we were able to catch up with her.
Yeah, we were able to catch up with her because she needed to make a phone call, because she's responsible and she pulled over.
You and everyone else on the planet.
Happy birthday, Ada.
We've got you.
So who's the Ada thing made by? I'm sure I'll figure that out, and I'm sure I'll say that's retarded when I find out.
I think the Ada thing is made by Simmons.
While that woman is on the loose,
What woman?
that traitor, Ada Wong. Who knows what she's got in store?
Another team was sent after her. You, Simmons? You're all
There's not
ours.
enough
Are
gorilla
you
tape in the
here
world
to
for you,
kill the
asshole.
president? Is that it? You fool. Had he disclosed the truth behind Raccoon City, the U.S. would have lost all its authority, and the global political order would have collapsed.
He's kind of
Avoid
right.
One possible disaster, you create another, no matter how many people
He
die.
had to be stopped!
Okay, but then his motivations are correct.
I
But-
don't know if that would happen because America still has a gigantic army and is the center of the global economy.
No,
no
but
one's going to be like, damn, we better stop making money now.
Dare she
No, I mean, I agree with that, but like, they would definitely lose a lot of credibility and respect on the world stage.
Yeah, if they had been. Well, it would have. I don't know. I think it would have been like a previous administration did this. It'd be like Obama finding out that George Bush did something wrong.
Okay, you know what? No, you're right. So, you know what, Simmons, you're fucking retarded. That was a pretty fucked up transformation, though.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
Like, the way his face split open and showed his skull, that was disgusting.
That was kind of cool.
That was disgusting.
Oh, it's mutated Derek. Derek!
Instead of Simmons, we call him Derek. Derek!
It's Derek!
Let's get some distance.
Try and enjoy a treat, Derek.
Damn you both! I'll kill you with my bare hands!
Wait, he still has a brain?
Yeah, he's still... Dude,
That's never happened to anyone else before.
dude, dude, you got like all the positives and none of the negatives. Why the hell are you fucking complaining?
I mean, maybe when Ada was like, "This is exactly what you wanted," that's right. I mean, apparently,
Yeah, this dude is getting all the positives, none of the benefits. And none of the downsides. He got to turn into a giant fucking devil dog when he still gets to think. Good for him.
yeah, man. Who doesn't want to be a devil dog?
Yeah, that's cool. Good for him. Really moving up in the world.
I'm really happy for him being a devil dog.
He's gonna like pop out of that ceiling hatch. Watch.
Unless you have to toss a lady. No
Yep.
girl tossing.
Ceiling hatch. Oh, I can toss you up there.
We need to attack from both sides.
Oh, we need to attack from both sides.
Or we can just keep shooting him.
They're going to kill you!
Fuck him up. Oh my god.
Holy shit!
Fuck him up. This dude's like a horrible, disgusting mutant, and he could kill you at any time. But no, just straddle him and beat the fuck out of him.
Yeah, Helene just went to town on this asshole. Holy shit! Stop! He's already dead.
Holy shit, that was insane.
I mean, I guess she has a lot. This asshole has a lot to answer for. I
No,
mean, he
yeah.
did what he did. He did what he did to her sister. What? He's the one responsible for what. He was the one that had captured them. Like, if you look in that cinematic, I believe you can even see Simmons. Like, he's the one that
he
did
was
it.
there. Yeah, he did it.
So she has a lot. He has a lot to answer for to Helena.
Again, we're writing that scene differently, so she didn't know that he was the one who captured her until later on.
Well, I think the whole idea with that scene is that scene almost doesn't happen because that scene doesn't happen. Remember, because it's her sister that's kidnapped, but not her. Come on.
Yeah,
Oh,
well, that's
Lena.
how we're rewriting it. Is yeah, it's just her sister, and she's not kidnapped, and she's like, oh fuck, my sister's been kidnapped, and that's how we're gonna kind of write that scene around.
Come over here. I got a remote bomb for you, asshole. Just what you wanted. More bombs. Come on up, Leon.
Oh, you're gonna help me up? Oh, that's cute.
Oh, I gotta blow this asshole up. I guess we could try luring him over to that bomb. Is he right behind me? I think he's.
Oh, he's
behind
coming
me.
up.
Shit.
Yeah, he's right behind you. Let me actually throw an incendiary at him.
Uh-oh, you know what time it is?
Let me take him to Pound Town.
Okay, take him to Pound. Take him to Pound Town. You
Can
have
I
to shoot him in the head.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'll have to do that next time.
Okay, he didn't go to Pound Town that time.
Okay, I didn't realize you had to
will be
shoot him
going
in the head.
Oh.
Why is it that every time a train is involved, comedy ensues in this game? It's so
That's
good.
that's Helena's real weakness is trains or moving vehicles of any
This
kind.
this campaign's weakness is a train.
Damn you both! I'll kill you with my hands!
So according to what we're seeing with Simmons, he can actually like not be a monster too. He can turn back into a people.
Yeah, like again, he's just getting nothing but benefits from this. I don't know why he's mad. I don't know why he's pissed at Ada. He should be thanking her.
Okay, I'm guessing I'm not doing damage to this guy.
All right, he's gonna bool out and come in on the other end, I guess.
Okay, I'll get on one side of him. You get on the other side. I think you have to hit him in the back. So to go over away. Yeah, so go away, and one of us will distract him.
Incendiary weapons also work on him. So if you have a bunch of incendiary grenades, which I know you fucking do.
I have one left. I used a bunch on that plane to keep him away from you.
Oh, okay.
I only had like 3.
I have 7.
Well, that's good. I've been using them.
Oh,
Now's
God,
time.
you fucking bitch! Okay, there he is. Oh shit! I can't throw this until you get out of the way. Okay, no, now he's turning back into man thing. Okay.
Yeah. Welcome to Pound Town, asshole. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, it's the same. It's the same fucking thing
7.
whether it's the same fucking thing whether you're Elena or Helena or Leon. That's kind of lame. I wish they had their own separate things. That would have been
Yeah,
cooler.
that'd be nice. He's not well armored from behind, I don't think.
No, yeah, we can actually get back up on top of the train now, if we go this way.
He's back down here.
I'm coming. Don't worry. I'm coming. I'm coming.
I'm laying a grenade, a remote bomb for him.
Get on top.
Oh shit, you...
Okay, he's transforming. Now you can take him to Pound Town.
Alright, welcome to Pound Town, asshole.
Scurry about like insects! Scared
Fucking...
and weak!
Ah, classic villain monologue. I love how it's like bullets. No, my fist will deal more damage.
Just fucking go to town on this asshole.
These I love the Resident Evil logic of my fists will deal more damage to this monster than a bullet will or an explosive. In Resident Evil, your fist is the most dangerous weapon of all. Oh, I see now. That's where the Manhua connects. Because the Manhua was like clearly aping off Fist of the North Star.
Yeah, it really was.
That's how they connect. That's how they connect. I get it now.
Did we kill him?
No. Nothing dies.
Oh no, Leon. Leon.
Whoa, that was very nice. That was very nice of Simmons to throw Leon over to the train. Like, he could have just thrown him off the train and he would have died. But no, Simmons really respects the rules of the game. Lol. See, there we go. See, now Simmons.
There we go, Leon. Now he's getting it.
Yeah, now Simmons.
It just took him a little while.
Yeah. Again, I love that. I love this fucking terrible fixed camera where I can't see where I'm going. So Leon just decides to climb the tallest boxes. Always gets caught up in the worst possible spots. There we go.
Leon, over here! Leon, hurry!
Come on, Leon, hurry.
See, now it seems like this dude's just doing it to be a villain.
I guess he's pissed off at us.
Yeah, fair, but still, it's like he was
Although
doing.
you think at this point he'd be like, listen, you want Ada, I want her at too. But you know.
No, but no, he's just like, I hate you guys, and but I did it for national security, I swear. He's just a villain. Like, that's the thing is, I'm gonna rewrite him to be more of a character rather than just a fucking villain stereotype.
Someone with motivations and not necessarily sympathetic.
No, not sympathetic. No, he's not a sympathetic character. He's still going to be a villain. I still want him to be hateable, but I want him to be understandable. This dude's just a villain.
Yeah, who has motivations beyond be evil.
Yeah, this character we're fighting right now was evil just to be evil. He said it was for national interest, but it was he just said that he just said that so it was a very, very vague concept.
Yeah.
So there was a very vague concept of a motivation, but that's not there. Lol. Every time, it never stops being funny.
It is pretty funny.
Oh, god damn this game. Also, oh god, I'm sobering up!
Oh no.
It's like fucking,
I do like how we're on a first name basis with him now, though.
Yeah, Derek. Yeah, and also,
Derek!
Oh, it's like Guru though. I feel like Guru's like, oh, I'm sobering up. It feels like one of those lines that fucking Guru would scream in Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Yeah.
Oh god, natural light! Oh, he calls himself God, how pretentious. Nail, from now on, I want you to call me Super Kami. No, Super Kami Guru.
Guru is one of the standout characters of the game.
In the game. We are so fucking boozed. It's ridiculous.
In the series. It's so good.
Oh yeah, he's wonderful. The saddest part is when all those Namekians eat him.
It was me all along.
I drank all of it. How do you think I got so fat?
This is a very
Holy fucking shit!
You know what? Fuck you, Gabe. That should have killed him.
That was an alpha. That was an alpha as fuck the move, though. You gotta admit.
I mean, he did kick a train out of the way, but wouldn't it have been so hilarious if, like, he just fucking died there?
Leon, Simmons. They're just calling to each other. That's cute.
He just gets hit by a train.
There we go. Oh, come on, Leon
Looks
fucking.
like somebody else is going to Pound Town.
See, I was hoping like Leon would fucking kick him out of the air or some fucking Chad shit, and he falls off the bridge, or like he splatters all over the bridge. Something awesome like that, but no, he just gets hit by the train and that's it. I was hoping something way cooler would have happened.
I was hoping to send his ass back to Pound Town.
Yeah, somebody needs to send his ass back to Pound Town. He'd be dead. That's what would happen.
The world would be a better place.
Yeah, see, now that's a good line for Leon. That's a proper Leon line.
Good job, Leon.
So, you know, that was cool. I like that.
And Helena gets the kill, as she probably should.
Yeah. I really like that. That was cool. I'm gonna keep that bit in.
Okay, she didn't get the kill.
Leave him!
And all the train cars down the line bump up as they run over his ass.
fucking owned. Fuck you, Simmons. Owned. Also amazing that one of those fucking bridge wires didn't cut them in half.
Yeah, they lucked out there.
That every time a train's involved, that was so good. That was hysterical. That was so fucking funny.
Well, the U.S. government's like, well, that's fuck off, I guess.
Yeah, well, they're not U.S. government. Again, they're just a bunch of spooks. And again, amazing how one of these guys wouldn't just be like, yeah, I'm from Montana. I don't know why we're fighting against the U.S. I kind of like it there.
We're escorting civilians in Tachi to safety.
I don't understand why the Chinese government plays no role in this.
But we did what we could.
I did like that bit though, where they were doing the cool action set piece where Leon slides under it and gets it out, gets the panel out of the way just enough for Helena to get the kill shot. That was cool.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I'm down with that. I'm good.
That's
I
fine.
like that.
That's a fine little moment.
Yeah, I fuck with that. We'll keep that in the script.
That's it. It stays.
It stays. Hey, it's the BSAA. Cool. Hey guys. We got another chapter of this shit, though, unfortunately. We're almost done with the base campaign, though, and then we get to move on to the separate ways of this game.
Hey, low gear now. Keep that in mind.
Low gear now. Whoa, slow down. Low gear now. No, it's not. Shut the fuck up. I saw the chapter list, you asshole.
Leon, we have a situation.
Of course we do.
She and her companion were abducted. Our satellite places them at an undersea oil field about 80 miles from here.
Excuse me?
The one she gave us.
Undersea oil field. 80.
This is the key to stopping the sea virus. It's...
Jake. Hunnigan.
That's all you gave him? A picture of Jake?
Here, have a fucking JPEG.
That was it? Sherry!
Have a fucking JPEG. I hate this game.
Fucking what?
Is this outside of Tachi? Why?
No, that's fine. U.S. is nuking a city in China. This won't lead to an event.
With the BSAA still there.
Is that what is that? Is that a nuke?
Oh no. That's another sea virus bomb.
Oh god. It seems like a much better vector of transmission than weird laughing fat man.
Yeah, than weird cackling like demons.
Hey, everyone okay? Everyone's okay?
You okay? That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Didn't we already do this though? Like, this is the thing, is the set piece is unnecessary. We already saw what it does in Shady Oaks.
I mean, okay, suitably horrific, but
again, we saw what happened in Shady Oaks. We know how this goes down when that bomb drops.
why are they doing any of this?
We still don't know the bad guy's motivations. We know that Simmons was a bad guy because bad guy, but like...
we still don't know the Ada thing's motivations.
We don't know the Neo Umbrella or whatever the fuck they're called. We don't know the motivations of the main conglomeration of villains. We just know what Simmons was doing, which was absolutely nothing.
Which was presumably, I guess, part of that motivation, but not necessarily the whole motivation.
Simmons was doing nothing, which contributes to the main organization bad guy's goal of doing absolutely nothing.
Like, is this really the
because none of this is valuable?
This is really the end game of your like crazy plan, just to shoot like missiles into like what? I don't understand. Like, I get it. They had already like contained the infection. So why is this random city in China so important that it requires them shooting another missile? Why wasn't that their first thing they did? Then again, maybe it was, and we just didn't see the initial attack. So why was no one ready for a second? Like, why was no one watching for a follow-up attack? Why was that incredibly slow ballistic missile not stopped?
Yeah, that was what I was gonna say. Is Daniel? Why didn't the Chinese government send a fucking interceptor to stop that missile?
Why hasn't the Chinese government been here? I mean, because the Chinese government is totally okay with, their cities being flown over by Apache helicopters. They're totally okay with, letting foreign military organizations in to deal with issues there. They're 100% okay with that.
God, this game is such.
Why wasn't if the BSAA goes everywhere? Why weren't they in Shady Oaks? Like, I understand that all happened pretty quick, but like, I don't know. Because China is no more willing to let an international body into its country than America is. This whole thing is wow. Okay, so anyway, Chris 4.
Yeah. I'm done for the night. I got school tomorrow.
That's reasonable.
I need my booze to last, man. I don't want to go through it all in like a few nights.
Hopefully, Chris 4 is
Well, I'll start Chris 4 sober,
and then we'll play it by ear.
We'll play it by ear.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, fucking hell, really.
Fucking hell.
that definitely like Jake we could have been sober for.
Jake's actually a reasonably good thing, but man, that Leon, that's rough. That's a rough situation. That's hard. I don't know why Leon's campaign is so hard to get through. I think that's why a lot of the reason why so many people hate this game is because they played Leon's campaign first, and I think that the game is designed to play Leon's campaign first. Like, they put it up top for a reason. But, like, the plot doesn't make any sense, and it's so bad. It gets so bad.
Oh, God.
It's so bad that it just, I mean, imagine if the game had started with Jake. I think people would have liked it more because they would have how many people never got to Jake's campaign? How many people got halfway through Leon's campaign and are like, holy shit, I can't even get through this nonsense. Why the fuck would I play these other ones? And then, or maybe they tried Chris's and they had to fucking deal with Finn or whatever, and we're like, okay, fuck this. This isn't getting any better. Even though I would just say Chris's campaign is a lot better. It starts off a lot better.
Oh yeah, no. Like if we were gonna say like, okay, so excluding Ada, because again, with the way we're gonna rewrite this, Ada is its own thing, like separate ways. So if we're just taking the 3 main campaigns of the game, which I mean, in the base game before the DLC was just made available to everybody.
Here's the thing though. In this chapter list I have, it goes, we do Chris 4, and that's the end of chapter 3, and then chapter 4 is Leon 5, 80123.
I kind of want to save Ada for the end. Like, just do all of the Ada at once.
Let's go and do this chapter list. Let's do it. We've followed it so far.
Okay, we'll follow the rest of the chapter
follow it
list.
through to the end. And it's Leon 5, 80123, and then the conclusion is Ada 4, and then Jake 5, Chris 5, Ada 5. Ada 5 is the last part of the game.
Okay. That's what we'll do. We'll follow it along, but I still stand by probably making Ada its own separate story.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't think it needs to be part of the.
But if we're talking with the 3 base campaigns, Jake's is easily the best, followed by Chris's. Leon's is so fucking bad.
It's god awful.
It's so
I don't know what
fucking
they were thinking from a gameplay perspective.
nothing. They were
The parts in the college were cool, I guess. They were okay. They weren't bad.
well. That's the thing is the Leon.
The part in the city wasn't bad, but the moment you get into those fucking catacombs, man, that takes a nosedive.
Well,
and
the
it
thing
just
too is from a gameplay perspective, Leon's campaign is like it works with what the game wants, relatively speaking. Listen, I'm being very generous because Resident Evil 6 is a video game.
we've established that.
Not a very good one, but Leon's campaign generally like gels with the game mechanics. Where I think it's truly exceptionally horrible is when you turn your brain on and think about any of what's happening. That's when I get angry. Is anytime I think about the events that are transpiring in tandem with this gameplay, I'm like, wait a minute, this doesn't make sense. None of this works.
The problem with the story is a lot of people might look and say, "Oh, well, it's just the story." Yeah,
No,
but
it's
when
the
you don't-
story. It's
when you
Resident
don't-
Evil.
when the motivations of no one involved makes any sense, and you're just like deeply fucking confused as to what's going on, that is a difference between like nitpicking elements of a story and saying the whole framework for motivation and the whole framework for what's happening in this elaborate game that has a lot of story elements to it. There's a lot of story in this game. It's just none of it makes any sense. Like, that's a huge problem. Leon's campaign fucks everything up because it completely throws a wrench in any of the character motivations. That, oh god, it's rough. Leon, and that's Leon 4, so we only have one Leon left. Leon 5, which is basically just a climax, I think. I don't know. I've never gotten to the 5 in any of these. But I think it's like sort of a climax. I don't know how long it is. My biggest concern with all these 5s is that we're going to end up fighting the same final battle a bunch of times. But I don't know, which is maybe why they separated out. Although Jake, Chris, and Ada 5 all happen one after the other, so I don't know what the deal with that. I think Ada's campaign in here will at least mix it up a little bit. Like Ada, we basically play Ada 1 through 4 in one contiguous loop, in one continuous go after Leon 5. We do Chris 4, Leon 5, and then Ada 1 through 4, and then Jake, Chris, Ada 5.
But like, okay, so this is the thing though, is yeah, Leon's story doesn't work. And I know some people, again, as you said, some people be like, oh, that's just the story. But this is the thing, is again, this is why in the video I'm gonna make the joke of the crack team of brainlet writers at Capcom, and I'm gonna have Shigeru Miyamoto there, is because that's Shigeru Miyamoto thinking. Story does fucking matter. And that's part of why people are tired of Shiggy.
And if it doesn't matter, then just make the game have a very simple setup, have the motivations very simple. Like in Resident Evil 1, the story is very simple. We want to get out of this mansion.
And this is the thing, is Shiggy, I respect him for wanting to make very simple Mario games. That's what he likes to do. That's what he does. Mario does the thing. He does the Bowser fight. And
he's going after a princess. He has to defeat Bowser to get the princess. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with simplicity in story.
But we're up to the 6th game in this story that has essentially established a giant universe to explore.
The problem here isn't the relative simplicity or complexity of the plot. It's that the plot doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's the fact that we are up to a point in this story where it has to make sense to work and to give.
And it has to, yeah. If they wanted to have a very simple, a very not plot-focused game, then you can do that. But you need to make it simpler.
They should have thought about that before making 4 games before this one.
Yeah, they can't do what they did, which is make a very complex story-driven game with a lot of interworking parts and a lot of intertwining narratives that also makes no sense.
You
can't do that. That is not something you can do.
the train is the game, and then that part where Simmons falls underneath it, that's the story.
That's the story. It's being run over.
It's being fucking
Like,
derailing the
whoever-
whole game.
Like you talk about Shiggy or whatever. Like what? This doesn't strike me as a contempt for storytelling. This strikes me as an inability.
Yeah.
Like this isn't somebody making the game saying, "Oh, story isn't that important. I'm going to just make a very simple game with a simple story and say the player doesn't need all this stuff."
No, this feels like
Everything-
monkeys at typewriters.
This is monkeys at typewriters. This is so much shit happening, and none of it makes any sense, and all of it is weird, and all of it is conflicting, and no one's motivation makes sense. It's just a massive cluster, and it's a huge problem for what is essentially the climax of the Resident Evil series.
It's shocking.
Far.
It's shocking.
This is the climax of the Resident Evil series.
No, and that's the thing though, is because Resident Evil 7, as we know,
It's a soft reboot.
Yeah, it's a soft reboot. It starts back over from square one. Resident Evil 7 is the Resident Evil 1 of this generation.
It's a new arc. It's like a new thing. It's
so
not...
Resident Evil 6 is cashing in on this entire world and story that has been built over 15 years up until this point.
And they didn't do it in such a way that makes any sense whatsoever, despite the fact that fixing it is honestly not that hard.
Again, we're doing it.
We're not idiots, and we did it. We're not getting paid for this shit.
We're not. Yeah, we're working. Well, we're not. We didn't do it yet. We're working on it.
Yeah, and we're not proposing like radical solutions that would have required months more work and millions. No, we're just saying have him say this and not this, and this makes it not stupid.
Redo this set piece. Redo this character. Redo this. Redo that. Don't
have the conversation go. Like you could keep all of the mechanics of pretty much what happens in Leon 1 and 2. And if you just change those things we talked about with Helena and with Leon and have their conversations at the beginning different, bam. You clear up 90% of those problems. We're not suggesting impossible things here. It's easy to suggest the impossible. We're not doing that. We're keeping the structure of the game and just fixing it up as best as possible because it's a mess.
And this is what really fucking whips my taint is like we just like these games and we like to consume a lot of media, so we like a lot of literature and a lot of media, so we know how a story is relatively supposed to be structured. But I'm not a literature major. I'm an environmentalist major. The most I've had is when I was in community college, I had a few literature courses, and I was really big in British literature. But I'm not a literature major by any stretch of the imagination, and neither is Disaster. We're just dudes. And the fact that us, some schmucks who just like Resident Evil, could make a better Resident Evil story than the people who fucking make Resident Evil is a crime. It's an actual crime where somebody needs to be fucking tried and beheaded.
And it's not like not everyone is going to look at what we do with the characters and say, oh, I really like this change.
No.
And that's okay. But you're going to look at that change and say, this now makes sense.
And that's the thing, is when I make the video on this and when I publish the Word doc that changes the script and plot and story, I'm not going to put that on Reddit and expect to get a 100% Reddit upvote rating or whatever.
Or people say, oh, I like what you did with Leon. Maybe you don't like what we did with Leon. Maybe you prefer Leon to be a goofy loser as opposed to sort of a more hardcore professional as we're presenting him. Maybe you want that goofy loser from Resident Evil 4 to be back. That's okay. But the thing is this makes sense. And what they made in the game doesn't. Your change may also make sense. But the point is that it should have made sense from the beginning.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, we are not telling you, the person who is reading our script or watching my video,
that we know the characters a million times better than you or our version.
We're not telling you you're wrong. We're not telling you you're wrong. We are telling you Capcom is wrong.
Even between us, you could tell when we talk, we have disagreements over the Ada Hunk relationship.
Yeah.
And that's fine. But both of our versions make sense and are logical. That's all we ask for. That's all you can ask for.
This story did not have to be amazing. All this story had to do was be
Was
fucking
make sense.
yeah, make sense and be fucking mental, over the top, which the game went for the over the top bit, but it didn't make sense, so none of it has impact and all of it falls flat.
Even things that are over the top have to make you can't. It's like you have to maintain a sense of believability with the audience that the events that are taking place are the result of logic and not just random bullshit. Plinkett talks about this in his Star Wars prequels reviews about how they lose the audience very quickly if the audience gets to a point where they're like, I don't know why anyone is doing anything.
Yeah, and there's no emotional connection with the audience because we're not.
Because you can't form an emotional connection with something if you don't know what's going on. When a human being is confused about the chain of events and the order of events and doesn't already have a pre-existing strong emotional narrative going through a piece, they can't form any additional emotional context. That is writing 101, storytelling 101.
Exactly.
It's basic level shit. You could have stories that are a bit confusing and that just throw you left and right. You don't really know what's happening, but all those stories have a strong central narrative. Look at movies like Memento, where you don't know what the fuck is going on for a lot of it. You still have the basic strong narrative of this guy trying to figure out what he's forgetting. That is enough to do it. Everything else is shit that happens on the side. This game doesn't have that. This game doesn't have a strong central drive that keeps everything else intact and lets the person's sense of reason deal with all the random bullshit and all the stuff they don't quite understand yet. We don't quite understand what the Ada thing is doing throughout most of the game. That wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, that's
if
a
we
mystery.
Had a strong if we had a strong sense of direction otherwise. This game doesn't provide that.
Yeah, no. This game pays off that mystery so early and yet still has it delivered so late at the same time. It's near when it's far. It's simple when it's complex. It's a fucking like 5-dimensional Rubik's cube of fucking nonsense that doesn't need to be that way.
And you add that to the fact that the characters, especially Leon, especially Helena, act in such an insane, illogical, and downright like insulting way.
They're
like
immoral.
The whole thing with Helena is insulting. Like, as a player, the whole way that she acts and that this is considered okay and that Leon doesn't call her on this and that nobody seems to care that this person let the president die to save her sister, maybe, from a person who you knew wasn't going to give you your sister back.
Again, what I find hilarious is that this game calls itself out on its bullshit. Because while they're on the plane, Helena says, "Why didn't you arrest me?" And Leon's like, whatever. Fuck you, game. Fuck you. That's not a reason. That's not an excuse. Fuck you, Leon. Fuck you, Helena. Fuck this campaign.
That point for me, when I played it originally, was a point where I just kind of threw my hands up and were like, none of this is going to make sense, is it?
None of it's valuable.
You have to anticipate what a character or what a player is going to think and what they're going to suspect and what questions they're going to have and deal with them accordingly. You can't just let that shit slide. These are not like young kids, but in a lot of ways they act like young kids. Most of the characters in this game are in their 30s.
Or like, yeah, Leon and Chris are both pushing fucking 40 by now.
Leon and Chris are almost 30 or almost 40. Ada was about Leon's age when she's almost 40. Sherry is much younger. Helena probably is younger. It's never said. And I guess I shouldn't say that. Most of the important characters that we know
the old characters are pushing 40. Yeah. Jake and Sherry are a bit younger. Helena's a bit younger. But all the veteran characters should be so fucking used to make this difficult decision making by now. And they're fucking this up so badly.
How old was Sherry in Resident Evil 2?
About 10.
So she's about, and Leon was probably what, like 18 or 19?
Yeah, around like 20-ish. Yeah, 18, 19, 20. He was a young man. But
so she's 30-ish.
Well, no, she's mid-20s because it's Because it's 1998 to 2013, so 15 years. So she'd be 25.
Okay, she's 25, so she's still kind of an idiot. Okay,
She's young, but
she's young.
Leon has no excuse because that would put him at about 30. Okay, so assuming he was like 22 or some like young, like my age. So say he's like 22. Well, I'm 21, but say he was 22 in Raccoon City. That'd mean he's 37 by now. He's 37. Been doing this for 15 years, and he's not used to this difficult decision making.
He should not be making these mistakes.
No, especially if he's chief of Secret Service, like he should be. Again, he's not in this game, but in our version he is.
He should not be making these mistakes.
Yeah, you'd expect him to be a whole lot more competent than what the game makes it. And this is the thing: it's again. I'm going to reference Plinkett. This is an idiot plot. It's a plot that only works because everybody's fucking retarded.
Yeah, and that's never a good situation to find yourself in. Is that this only works if everyone involved is dumb?
It's an idiot plot.
Unless the whole point of the plot is that everyone is dumb.
Yeah, unless the whole intention is to be a comedy, in which case
unless it's Dumb and Dumber or something, in which case you can say, okay, well, I maybe I can see that.
But that's the thing is, again, in the Star Wars Episode 3 thing for that Plinkett does, he references National Lampoon's Vacation, and Clark Griswold is an idiot, and therefore National Lampoon is an idiot plot because Clark Griswold is an idiot and everything happens because he's stupid. That's a comedy. This game isn't setting itself up to be a fucking comedy, and yet everything is making us laugh and cry and feel strange emotions that we're not meant to feel.
And I don't remember after yeah, it just completely loses you. You get completely lost because of how little sense anything makes very early on.
It's insane.
And it never gets better.
No, like that's the thing is if you're watching this stream, don't play this game. Just watch this stream and be content to have watched it.
Or if you play this game, just pretend what our story said.
Find someone else. Well,
yeah, it has to be multi.
Read our script. Read our script when we're done writing it, or watch my video. Get fucking blackout drunk and play it with someone else.
So preferably someone you don't like, because this will not.
Then you two get to suffer together and make each other suffer mutually.
Then at least the other person's suffering will be somewhat pleasurable.
Cathartic. Then you'll derive from. See, that's the thing is, I like you, Disaster. I like you.
That's a problem.
So we're suffering together, and neither of us are happy, and neither of us are happy to be making.
I'm not like at least that asshole has to fight.
Every time I fuck up, I have to apologize to you. I don't know if you noticed this, but every time I fucked up and it resulted in our failure, I apologize to you because that means I had to make you play the game longer.
Yeah, that's a real shame that we had to play the game. Like that's the thing. That's the real penalty of dying, is that I don't get to stop playing the game right now.
Oh, fuck this game! Fuck this game!
Yeah, that's the real problem, is not being able to stop playing.
Oh God! Oh, it hurts.
Well, I hope you are ready for Ada's campaign, which is completely different. And
yeah, we're gonna have a lot of rewrites to do for that one because we're gonna put Hunk in there, and that'll be fun. I'm gonna enjoy that.
Her motivations throughout it, I think, mostly make sense.
Okay, yeah, I'm eager to jump into this. Just because it'll be fresh, because it'll be a new character we haven't worked with yet. In this rewrite, but also just because I'm really excited to try to work Hunk into that story.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna want you to check Discord in a moment because I finally found what we need.
All right, I'm looking right at your Discord, so whenever you open it up.
Okay.
Nice. Yep, that's what should have happened.
That's what should have happened.
I'm going to just download this image and show everyone what the reasonable response should have been to any of what happened at any point ever in this story. All right,
any of the times Ada showed up, this should have been the response.
Add a new source image instead. Add source. Browse image file. That's the one thing. I know that some people like to use XSplit. I know that like Streamlabs is the more superior streaming software. That's one thing I prefer is better ways to just throw an image up on screen. Anyways, yeah. So here, this is for anybody who's looking at it now. This is what should have happened. This is the only reasonable response to Ada being involved in anything ever. Is fucking Gorilla Tape. Pick her up, sling
in the
her
trunk,
with
deal with her later.
Yeah,
this is what Batman would do. This is what Batman does.
Yeah,
whenever he runs into one of these people who is like questionable as shit, he fucking knocks them out and puts them in the trunk, and then they deal with them later.
Yeah, give them a fucking pat down. Make sure they don't have any bobby pins or anything potentially sharp or used to pick locks or anything tricky. Make sure they're completely fucking toothless, and bring them in.
Batman is all about situation simplification.
Yes, absolutely.
And if these people were about that, I think we'd be a lot better off.
Yeah, well, and this is the thing is, God, fucking damn it! I just hate this game. But yeah, like it's really that simple. Just some Gorilla Tape.
Done. Problem solved. If they had had Gorilla Tape, none of this would have happened. In fact, if they had properly applied the Gorilla Tape method, none of this would have happened because the Ada thing would have been Gorilla Taped back 6 months ago.
Yeah, the Ada thing would have been Gorilla Taped. Ada would have been Gorilla Taped.
Maybe Simmons would have done some bullshit, but it's clear he's not the real fucking brains behind this. He's just some guy that's working with the Ada thing.
He got duped. He thought he was the brains, but he wasn't. And
he wasn't.
And the thing too is, like you say this is like Batman shit because the Batman equivalent of Ada is Catwoman.
Yes, I would argue the femme fatale equivalent of Catwoman.
She eludes him constantly, but that's not because he's retarded. That's just because she's as smart as him.
And it's also because, like, keep in mind that when she does supervillain shit, she ends up in the Bat Trunk as well.
Yeah, she ends up in the Bat Trunk if she's doing a no-no. That's the thing is, usually like in a lot of Batman situations, she's just kind of doing her own thing, or she decides to help him because she likes him or whatever. But if she does a no-no, she's going in the no-no box. He's gonna put her in the no-no box.
No, she goes in the no-no box a lot, especially in the older continuity, like where she was a legit supervillain.
Yeah,
like she's not a supervillain anymore. She's married to Batman. Spoiler if anyone hasn't read Batman in several years.
Yes,
she's married to Batman.
Yeah, and pretty much
she's part of the Bat family. She knows Clark Kent's secret identity. Well, I mean...
Yeah, well, pretty much any, like, post-2010 Batman, like, even before the continuity reboot, that's kind of the direction she was heading in, is being less of a supervillain and being more... Even in Arkham City, which kind of banks itself a little bit off of the old continuity, she's still more of anti-hero character, but she's still very much what you'd consider a protagonist because she helps him at many points in that story.
Yeah, she's very much a good guy. Ever since Hush in like 2007, I think she really started going from being the original, being like a legit bad guy that's here to be just one of his rogues gallery. She definitely stopped being part of the rogues gallery. In around that time. Her comic. Which was, I shouldn't say it, even before that, her comic starting in the 90s, like the mid 90s, really started highlighting her as a neutral party in the whole Gotham crime thing.
Yeah, she was a villain back when Batman needed to be simple and needed simple things to happen, and she was simply a villain. But as the story got more complex, the relationship between him and her got more interesting, so they needed a more interesting position for her to be in. Therefore, she became neutral, and then an anti-hero, and now just a protagonist.
Yeah, she now in the current Batman arc, which is post City of Bane, post Death of Alfred. Spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't read Batman comics. He'll come back. I'm sure he will.
Rip, you fucking cocaine ripped son of a bitch. I love that image I sent you there.
Yeah, that's great. That's so fucking Alfred.
You're up in the Wayne Manor all day and you're down here at night. How do you fucking do it? I'm consistently ripped on cocaine, so.
He's but in the current continuity, there's a lot of question marks about her loyalty because she's still technically a member of the Rogues Gallery. There's a lot of weird like. Catwoman is really cool in the way they portray her because kind of the rest of the Bat family doesn't super like her. And I don't know if I've told you about that moment in
She's the mean mom. She's the mean mom.
Where they are going on a double date, and this is in Hush. This is in 2007 when they're potentially going to be going up against Superman, and they have to do some crazy finagling to stop him because he's like been Poison Ivy's brainwashed him because that's what she does. And he's like, all right, I'm going to trust you with, I don't want to trust you with Superman's secret identity. So we're going to have, she's just like Clark Kent. And Batman's silent. And she's like, he doesn't wear a mask. And there's a reporter that looks exactly like him who always seems to have the scoop on Superman. Everybody knows Superman is Clark Kent.
That's a really nice self-aware DC moment. That's a nice that's a DC moment right there. That's very self-aware.
Like the only person who doesn't is Lex Luthor, because Lex Luthor refuses to believe that a man with that much power would live a humble life. Everybody else knows exactly who Superman is. He has no disguise. It's a really great one. I also like how great that shows Lex Luthor's character as well.
Yeah.
He's the only one who would really use that information to hurt Superman. But he's the only one who won't believe it because he refuses to believe that a god would live a simple life. And that's very telling. And I love that dynamic that Catwoman's like, Clark Kent, everybody knows who fucking Batman, everyone knows who Superman is.
Yeah. Well, it kind of reminds me of that moment too. You haven't seen the Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans, but there's a moment in it where he gets thrown so hard his mask fucking flies off. And he gets thrown into a train and everybody sees who he is. And this little kid gives him his mask back, and everyone on the train just stares at him and watches him put the mask back on, and nobody says a word except the kid who says, "Nobody will tell."
Yeah, there's a lot of.
I think that's the best parallel you can draw. Yeah. It's that same kind of moment. Everybody knows, nobody cares because it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's. They play around a lot with the idea of secret identities a lot in the newer, in the newer stuff, which I do really like because I think Superman has actually come out and said what his secret identity is. I know it was supposed to be a really big moment, but I don't think anybody.
We got off track though. The point is, Catwoman, when she's in her whole anti-hero / neutral party phase before she became a protagonist in the newer stuff. She eluded Batman because they were equals. In Resident Evil, Ada eludes these characters because they're retarded and she's competent.
Yeah, they're really dumb.
Leon... In Resident Evil 4, Leon was capable, but he was very gullible.
He was also really overwhelmed by what was happening.
Yeah, Resident Evil 4. There's a reasonable explanation for him being constantly outwitted by Ada. And it's because everybody else had irons in the fire and plans going, and he didn't. He was just along for the ride.
He was just there to get Ashley.
Yeah, he was just there. He was under orders, and all he cared about was his orders, and therefore he was easily outwitted.
Yeah, I mean, Ada came into the situation knowing about 10 times as much as
But in this situation, Leon Resident Evil 6, Leon's clued the fuck in. He knows pretty much everything he needs to know, and he's still getting outsmarted.
And he's still dumb as shit. Yeah, it's astounding how bad he is at putting the pieces together to figure shit out. I don't think he even at this point. It's amazing to me that nobody. Leon's campaign still doesn't make any sense. Like, we don't know if he knows if Ada is the Ada thing, which is a huge issue that should have been brought up in his campaign by now.
Which is what we're gonna do.
I feel like I still need to play his campaign to know what he's thinking, but I just realized I did. Like, I'm sitting here, I'm like, well, we'll have to play Leon's campaign to know what he thinks about the Ada thing, but I'm like, wait a minute, we just did. Like, there was never a point where it was addressed that there is a weird monster Ada running around that is or isn't Ada. He says it's Ada, but he calls her Ada, which I don't know why he would do that.
Also, Simmons calls the Ada thing Ada when even Simmons knows that the Ada thing isn't Ada.
Yeah, because he created the Ada thing.
Yeah, but he goes, Ada Wong. Why didn't he just say, my creation, Ada?
Well, she actually has a name. She's like a different person, but
I know, but the thing too is, but still, like, Simmons would have. Simmons, if this was a well-written script, which is what we're gonna make.
It's a very big if.
If this was a well-written script, Simmons would not have just said, that woman, Ada Wong. He wouldn't have just said that. He would have been like, my creation. He would have mentioned something to let on the fact that that's not the real Ada. First of all, to clue the fucking player in, but also because he's the kind of guy with an ego to kind of reference the fact that that's not the real Ada.
Why is he still maintaining this illusion?
Yeah, well, this isn't a facade. This isn't a facade he needs to keep up. He should have just said, my puppet, or my anything. Literally anything other than just saying
even just
Ada Wong.
Her. Like, who her. Because they know who did it. I mean, the player should be able to put together pretty clearly
Blue Ada.
Blue Ada.
Blue Ada.
But I mean, at this point, I mean, he wouldn't be saying her name that we know, which I think it's Carla something. But, because she was like a person that got like Ada-fied.
Morphed.
I don't know why. I don't know why that happened. By the way, I think it may have been I think from what I remember.
I just told you. I remember telling you during that scene that we still don't know the origin of the Ada thing. But when I'm told it, I'm going to say that's very fucking dumb. So I'm going to say it. That's very fucking dumb.
No, it probably is really dumb. I remember from what I remember, and it's not very clear. It's that. Ada, they did it like to either get Ada or trick Ada. There's something, it involves her. She's an important part of this plan. I don't know why. I don't know why she's important to these people. We know why she's important to us because everyone likes Ada. But I don't know why she's important to the in game or like to the characters in the story. Why is Ada, this random spy, so important to Simmons? Why is he so important? Why is she so important to these people who are going to create another version of her to do their shit? You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that's ever addressed. Do they want to get the real Ada? Well, they had that chance to get the real Ada. They never did.
This shit's so exhausting.
Then why isn't? And if they want to get Ada, then why isn't the plot? We're trying to get Ada, and she's trying to escape them. What is going on?
I'm really glad I don't have very many classes tomorrow. I'm gonna need a fucking nap.
You know, I'm looking at pictures of Catwoman now.
Nice.
Catwoman's pretty cool.
Oh, you know what? Another thing Ada from Resident Evil 6 and Catwoman have in common, have in common though, latex booty pants. I really like that.
Yeah, I prefer the ball gown with Ada. I think it's a lot more.
It's classy. It's
a lot more distinctive.
The Chinese ball gown that she wore in 4 is really good.
Yeah, it's a lot more distinctive.
Well, she wears like a club dress in Resident Evil 2. Very like short dress, very very clubby. Resident Evil 4 is a very distinct Chinese ball gown. Very pretty. Love it.
I think it's safe to say that her dress in Resident Evil 4 is sort of inappropriate. In 2 it's appropriate. She's wearing an appropriate outfit.
What, in 2? The ball gown or the not the ball gown.
She's wearing an appropriate outfit for somebody who is just entering a city and is attempting to maintain the illusion that she just showed up.
A club dress? Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
That she's not somebody who is...
Oh no, in Resident Evil 4, she's just wearing it for style points.
Yeah, in Resident Evil 4, she's wearing it to flex on people.
In Resident Evil 6, like, minus the heels, I get her outfit, because it's like...
Well, everyone wears heels. Sherry's wearing fucking heels.
Bet
Helena's wearing. Figure that shit out. Helena's wearing heels
bet
too.
Leon's got fucking stilettos on. We just don't
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah, Leon probably is also wearing heels. We
Leon's a
just can't
fucking
tell.
diva. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing though. Is like I kind of get. I don't know. Maybe it's just the horny showing through. But I like them. I like them latex booty pants.
There's nothing. There ain't nothing wrong
They're pretty fire.
with them.
They're pretty
There
fire.
ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong. I definitely think that she looks a lot better in Resident Evil 4 though. Despite and also the fact that her face is different and she kind of looks white.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just kind of like, again, that's just I chalk that up to the same level of background noise fuck up that Resident Evil 6 is just known for.
Yeah, like she doesn't appear anyway. But the
yeah, Resident Evil 4 Ada is clearly the best iteration of Ada.
Yeah, not and also because it's like the best game too. That's a part of it as well.
I'm just saying that because I think that's what's true. Resident Evil 2 Ada, Resident Evil 2 Remake Ada, because at this point, Resident Evil 2 Remake has basically overridden original Resident Evil 2 because it's just a better version of it.
That seems to be the consensus, yeah.
And that's what I would tell you. And I wouldn't say that unless I really truly believe that wholeheartedly.
She has like a Resident Evil 2 Ada has a really cool trench coat too.
Yeah, she starts in the trench coat and then she gets in the dancer's dress.
Yeah, well, doesn't she take off the trench coat and reveal the dancer's dress?
Yeah, the dancer's dress is what she's wearing for the rest of her campaign. So they do both. They do this cool spy shtick, and then it turns out she does just like to wear dresses on her spy missions just to flex on people.
That's what she's here for.
Yeah, so the dancer's dress isn't there for cover or to maintain the illusion that she was entering the city. She wears it just to flex. But yeah, Resident Evil 2 Ada is also really good, but you can kind of see that it's the burgeoning of the character that we see her grow into in 4. Kind of like the same thing with Leon. In Resident Evil 4, both her and Leon are older and different characters than they were in Resident Evil 2.
Yeah.
And in Resident Evil 2, she was put in a compromising position because partway through the campaign, she loses the use of her leg.
Oh yeah, doesn't she get like she gets like fucked up pretty bad.
Yeah. And as a result, she doesn't have the agency necessary to be snide and quippy and all that shit. She has to rely on Leon in Resident Evil 2. So that's a different direction for her character to go in for that scene. Whereas in Resident Evil 4, she has full control from beginning to end.
Yeah.
The good series. Fuck Resident Evil 6.
Fuck Resident Evil.
Anyways, more Resident Evil 6 probably this weekend.
Yay.
Probably Thursday or Friday we'll do it.
Yay.
I love that. We're like, fuck Resident Evil 6. Anyways, coming up Thursday, more Resident Evil 6.
Yay.
All right, I need to sleep. You need to sleep too.
All right. Well, catch you later.
Catch you later. Good night.